I forgot to click the mute button on my mic. Oh, that would explain why my mic level seemed a little bit low. As it turns out, they were perfectly fine, but 'twas high. Do I still have a capture set up for Brotato? That's the question. That's really the question. Is it in this one? No. Is it in this one? Also, no. Hold on. It's not in this one. Yeah, no, that one's just something else. What's this one? That's a mysterious one. I don't know. We'll probably not stay on that one unless any kind of pornography pops up randomly. Look, my New Year's resolution, new year, new goons, okay? And I'm not gonna stop for anyone. Well, what do I have? What can I replace? I mean, this one I should be able to replace pretty easily. You want to pop up with the window on first? Oh, let's go. I remember there was something weird about game capture in this one way back in the day. I couldn't get my cursor to display. I remember that because I was like, oh, it's chalked. It's impossible to ever do anything. Check DMs. It never goes well. If you ever hear those words, that is paramount to hearing the words run. And so then my ass will be hauling out of the dungeon using blink 13 times. Thank you. All right, hold on. Let me check my DMs. Oh, yesterday I had to work a little late. Is that a league tourney? I can, yeah, I mean, if you want that, I can raid into them. Yeah, that works. I mean, obviously not at this moment, but yeah. No, I've got no problem, dude. I pretty much raid anybody. So as long as I'm given a, hey, you should click this button, I'll do it. Because raids are not endorsements of people as far as I'm concerned, because I don't know what the hell they do yet. So there are new characters in the game, as we can see very evidently by the fact that, look at all of these, man. There's millions of them. Did I sit here? This feels wrong. I feel like I sat here. This feels Brotato to me. The other side didn't feel like home. I felt scared. I felt alone. I felt unwanted in this world. He's in live. He's playing prepping. I mean, if you wanted to join. Oh, probably not. My ass is so out of practice on League. I haven't played since the one League stream I did last time. Plus 25 curse. Okay, the game has changed since last we've been here. There is now a new statistic called curse. So we'll be figuring out what that one does together. We'll start. Plus 200% damage with naval weapons against cursed enemies. Plus 25 curse, minus 25% damage. You can only equip tier 2 weapons or above. Dodge is capped at 20%. Harvesting modifiers are reduced by 100%. Okay, understood. On the crash zone or in the abyss? It's a great question. Between the two of them, what is the difference? Oh, in abyss, no, I have nothing. Okay, sick. Well, we'll just start with this one and do danger 5 and see the kind of stuff we got going on here. Plus 30% damage against. Sure, we'll do this one. Do I know any of these items? That's not for me to understand. That's for the game to tell me, and if I don't feel educated enough, I gotta complain in the reviews and say it's a bad coded game. You know, nothing makes any sense. How is anybody supposed to understand what's going on? So I've just got like a spear. Okay, got it. Now that I've got the weapon, we're locked in and we're ready to play. So yeah, no, I had to work on essentially, everybody thinks it's the new year. They're like, this is going to be the year where I come out on top. This is the year where I'm going to change everything. And then what do? Change verbatim next to nothing. By the way, enemies have a chance of being cursed. Hold on, let me just figure out what this does. Enemies become stronger and drop more materials. Items and weapons you find also have a 5.1% chance of being cursed, making them more powerful. I don't really understand where there's the downside. Oh, the enemies are going to be stronger? Yeah, of course. I would like to be challenged in a video game. By the way, go for a vampiric build. On this guy? Are you sure? I mean, like, I've got no doubts in my mind, I suppose. I know nothing of what's changed. I've walked into a restaurant and all my favorite toppings, all of my favorite parts of the salad bar are gone. It's no longer all you can eat. You know, you're paying by each plate now, so I don't really know what's going on. Well, I'm going to figure it out together. Yes? All right. I mean, he has 200% less damage, so we'll see how that works out. I know I shouldn't go any harvesting. Oh. Plus 10% damage against targets with above 75. Okay. Vampire's OP now. Well, it's kind of always been. A cursed spear. I mean, you simply must, I imagine. It's got 159% scaling compared to this one, which does not. So naval is curse related. Well, maybe I just keep going naval then. I don't know. I'm kind of two minds. Why am I letting it go? Look. If you love something, you let it go. If it comes back, it's meant to be. That's always how I've lived my life. and I'm not going to be changing that starting today. I probably should have restarted my computer before I went live. Realistically, by the way, my computer was chugging along before I clicked go live. So if the model seems a little bit off, I guarantee you it's because of that and not anything else. So it's fine though. I mean, how could this game, look at it, how could this be some kind of intensive game? Looks like well, I guess Bloons Tower Defense is not really a great example because that game is designed to kill your computer. -1 range damage. Missed the part where that's my problem. It was also cursed, which I don't really understand what it does. It just gives more curse. It's fine. So curse is spice. Okay, it scales with itself infinitely. Now we also are, I think the monkey heals you when you pick up materials. Look, in one ear, out the other, all right? We should just be alive now, and that's the most important part. I should be an unfallable man. Impossible. I'm currently Goliath, and if I remember the story of David and Goliath, I think it worked out really well for him. So didn't read too closely, obviously. Don't have much media literacy or whatever. Dude, he takes so many hits. I guess it's because he doesn't have the health threshold we're looking for. Maybe I'm just coming up with reasons or rationale behind it. We'll take that. Between these, give me back my attack speed. Maybe. 2 HP recover from consumables, and nah. Range, nah. Fist, nah. Well, we'll take damage though. Oh, yeah, sure. I suppose you do need money to make the world go round. Sorry, I just thought we could, you know, help each other out societally. I forgot that money's the only thing that makes the world go round for these people. Unlike me, obviously. The game is very quiet right now. Hold on. Got anything I can do to up the audio? Font size? Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, we could make us have to squint. It's actually not as much of a difference as I would have thought. Gameplay, okay. Yeah, I'm supposing that you can't adjust the volume. That's fine. I'll just up it in my own ears. It's just something about having a nice background noise, the background humming that really drowns out the voices elsewise in my head. It really makes it easier to focus on whatever's happening in the game. I truly feel at peace, you know? But dude, I swear, it's something about the new year, right? Every client I work with is new year. I'm taking my business seriously this year. This is where I elevated to the next level. What's the first thing? Not caring about the customer support that I'm getting and being like, I need this up yesterday. And it's like, hey, brother, this has not been on the site for 4 years. I don't really think putting it up now is going to change. It's not even time sensitive. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot this wasn't linked. Okay, it doesn't really seem like it's my problem now because you've made it such. However, otherwise, I don't really think that, like, you didn't miss it for 4 years. And now all of a sudden you're like, oh, you know what? This shit gotta change immediately. They're like, don't we think rounded buttons feel off? No, man. My Wi-Fi is so damn bad. It's 160p and it's still buffering so much. Don't worry, you're just missing me ranting about work for like half a second before I can move on to doing anything fun related. Dude, actually, speaking of fun related, I did download the new TikTok, not Lemon 8. I think I need to get that one too because I keep getting requests from the Salted Slices TikTok account where they're like, hey, they requested to follow you on Lemon 8. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is, but thank you. I can't wait to figure that out. So apparently it's another replacement TikTok kind of thing. Somewhat similar. Whoa, sorry. Feather was a new item. Does it look particularly good? No, but still. So I downloaded Red Note. I've got to get Lemon 8 still because it looks like Lemon 8 is the other version of TikTok that everybody's on. But when I was getting Red Note, there were a bunch of people on TikTok saying, don't get Red Note. It's actually owned by China and they're going to sell your information. And I don't know if maybe I'm just jaded or like tired of hearing it. What do I care? What, they're gonna know that I enjoy looking at videos of people's cats? All right. They can know that. I'm not trying to keep it a secret anyways. They can enjoy the data. Oh, they're gonna know where you live? Yeah, man. It's on public record. Of course they'd know where I live. Everyone can. They'll know your real name? Yeah. Also public record. Go for it. I'm starting to not understand why it would matter in the first place, right? Like, people said the same thing with the McDonald's app. They're like, the McDonald's app is selling your information. Okay, So what? They know that I order chicken nuggets every time I order from McDonald's? Well, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. They're gonna weaponize that against me? Are they gonna raise the price of the nuggets? Then they'll notice I'm not buying them, and then they'll have to put them back down. I don't mind. Hey. The whole war on they want your info, they want to sell it. I've never like, how valuable do you think your peon peasant information is? You go to Pornhub.com 5 times a day and you're like, yeah, if my information got out there, it would fucking ruin some things. No, it wouldn't, man. If anything, people would just be like, I knew he was a freak, and here's the proof of it. But like, nothing's actually changing realistically. I don't know. I've just never understood it. And it's like, oh yeah, well then how come you won't just give me your social security number? Go find it. They all got leaked. I'm not stopping you. You're stopping yourself. Go for it. I don't mind at all. Seems if anybody minds, you know, like that. Every time I start up an app, that's the first thing they ask. Hey, are you cool if we get rid of all of your information and start selling it to others? Yeah, I'm not using it. Go for it. It's not affecting me. I don't mind. We're about to be on wave 11 where an elite will appear. We're probably going to die here. Red Note's actually selling your information, and that's why people went to it. I mean, honestly, fucking good for us. I'm tired of getting told that my valuable information is getting broached. I'd rather it just actually be sold. If anything, I'm starting to get a little insulted that everybody keeps saying they'll steal my information, and yet I don't feel like any of the ads have been more tailored towards me even remotely. Which is the other thing. People go, they do it for advertising reasons. Then how come I still get ads for dry eye relief? I've never once in my, if anything, my eyes are a bit too wet. I cried at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That shows you 100% that I have wet eyes. It was a Marvel movie, man. So like, if anything, they're selling the wrong information. They're telling the incorrect thing. I don't understand at all. Okay, we got to get in here and get all this materials. Otherwise, we're leaving way too much money on the table. This guy's easy so far. So what was that? Just a horde wave, I'd imagine. Yeah, we'll take a free reroll. Sure. Minus knockback plus range. Just give me the materials, but it's really like it could go either way. 2% lifesteal. All right, now we're online. And all of a sudden, roll me again. I don't really like any of these too much. I'm down with cake because we're a little bit weak. Plus 1 HP regeneration until end of wave when picking up a consumable while at full health. I'll take it. Our regeneration is not negative or anything, so why not? I don't see a downside to it. We have a little bit of this actually. It's like pants. Nothing wrong with having a big dick, but it should be my choice who gets to see it. Yeah, but like, the thing is, it is my choice. I downloaded the app knowing they'd sell my information. That's what I'm saying. No information that is being sold is not of my accord. I was the one who downloaded and said, yeah, they're probably going to sell my information. Go with it. 6 viewers. And don't bring up the view count. If you bring up the view count, I have a panic attack. I start screaming. You're not allowed to do that. It's the one rule. It's a boogeyman. I mean, I suppose I was the one who read it out loud, but that's because I unfortunately read aloud better than I do in my head. That's absolutely not true. Anybody who's watched me play a JRPG can attest to directly the opposite. But still, in theory, it's like that. By the way, this guy's, well, hold on. Let's live through this wave before I say this guy seems really easy, because we were kind of in a little bit of a precarious situation right as I was about to say it was easy. But like, he feels pretty good. I mean, you know, walking into a crowded room and getting beat on by 30 dudes notwithstanding, he feels pretty good. And hey, there's nothing wrong with getting, hold on, locked items and weapons have a 20% chance to become cursed when leaving the shop. +1 curse. I'm mainly just taking it for the +1 curse. You'd think me a fool to not take the 5 HP regen. I'd rather just have the health and then the armor and make us feel tankier. And then we'll take all of those in that order. Trident, another upgrade for the boys. Now, what are we looking at here? HP regen up, but lifesteal down. I'm kind of fucking with the lifesteal minus range. What's our range at right now? Our range is currently at 2. This would put us in the negative for range. And I remember +1 max HP for each different weapon you have. Fuck you. Just call me a name next time. Let's try and make this one cursed. And then we'll see if it does anything. Yeah, I'm mad about the porn bans. Hold on. Damn. Also, porn bans across the United States, millions of Redditors will be fuming. And also Elon probably, because isn't that 95% of the reason people still go on Twitter? I mean, that and the beheading videos. It's like one of those two. Maybe the beheadings will still be allowed because at least they aren't born. Elon's looking at those ones and he's like, hell yeah, now at least this is content I want on my website. All right, let me move up. I don't think that we have the kind of damage required to kill Bat, but I would love to. In my perfect world, we kill Bat, get a red item that changes everything about how this run will play. In the world we live in, that shit is not happening. And so I should just probably cut my losses then and go grab the materials that are on the floor, rather than worrying of what could have been. You worry too much about what could have been, you'll drive yourself crazy and miss what has happened. Amen to that. All right, well, there we go. Bans across the US, it makes it so you can just share your license with the porn sites. That's so funny. Oh, officer, I have a license to goon. So if I buy this, does something, it does make this one cursed also. Okay, very interesting. Okay. Roll here. I don't really want to give away any lifesteal. We'll lock that bad boy. But we'll lock it because what if it turns into a cursed version of, no, because I really don't care that much. I'll just take it. We're at 7 lifesteal, 7 health regen. It's called a balanced breakfast. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Waking up saying breakfast isn't the most important meal of the day, going to your job, not even having breakfast, running on fumes until lunch, literally couldn't be me. I have one singular, oh my God, deal over 1,000 damage in a single hit. I don't even know how I did that with the current build we're rocking. Also, I don't know how I didn't have that achievement before. That has to be a new achievement, 100%. Anyways, then I'll read the nuanced take on banning pornography. It's gonna be a banger one to go into, hold on. I'm positive we're all gonna have a very thoughtful discussion about this one for sure. I say as though anything I say or we say would change anything. Like, let's be honest, they're already going through with it whether I want them to or not. But hey, I really do think that banning the restriction or restricting the free flow of information betwixt people is a great idea for a nation. Wait a minute. Nope. Wait a minute. Pretty much horrible. Hold on. All right. Let me see what it says. It's so stupid because I personally don't watch it because, ooh, but parents want to say they protect the children. I'm not going to lie. It's really easy. Just put in something that says, hey, you're not allowed to go on this one. Once per wave, you explode. When I fall below, I mean, once per wave exploding. I explode as often as I want. Yeah, we brought it back to gooning. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. What else we got? We'll take this one, lock both of these. In a perfect world, both become cursed. I don't think that's the world we live in, but I'm very happy to just get whatever we may. And honestly, our damage is feeling really good for our first run on this. And people said this DLC's enemies are too hard. Yeah, all right, guys, try playing the new characters, probably. I don't know. When I looked it up, I didn't even know this DLC was out, which is like really sad, but I wasn't sure what game I wanted to play today. And I saw Brotato sitting in my library, realized it had been probably 3 months since I played it on stream. So I was like, yeah, let's check out what's going on. And this shit was already out, and it's probably been out for like 8 months. No, it's probably been out because I was playing during the beta release of some of the characters, probably testing for this. So I bet that those were just like a couple weeks before the DLC dropped. I just had no clue that it was even out. Now, in theory, we're still able to explode from that other item I got. I don't think it's really gonna matter, but still. The TikTok ban, hold on, I'm probably going to agree with you if you're saying it's like a really stupid idea. It's just because they can't control the content and it makes them angry. Yes, I agree 100%. Well, that's because they said it was for the protection of like your data. Come on. If that was the case, how come I was just able to download Red Note and sign that one up, huh? The first line of the terms of service says your data belongs to us, and I went, hell yeah, brother, strap me in. I know I'm in for a wild ride now. And how's the content been so far? Turns out when I don't speak Mandarin, like half of them are animal videos and I go, oh, that's a sick pet. And then the other half are people speaking in Mandarin. I'm like, man, there's just a little bit of like a language barrier here. Just slightly, because in the comments, it's nothing but like laughing faces. And I'm sure it is funny, but damn, I couldn't tell you if it is for me. But I just gotta wait, all right? My algorithm will tune in eventually, probably. I mean, I guess there's also the other one of Lemon 8, which I don't understand how you can ban one and not the other, because I heard that they're owned by the exact same people, which is why my TikTok account already exists on Lemon 8, I guess. I don't know, people keep asking to follow me on there, and I don't know what any of this shit is, and it took me 2 weeks to download Red Note, all right? I'm not downloading. It's a hard sell to get another one. Reminded me to delete my unused Facebook account. Mark Zuckerberg will miss you. I promise you. He's like, please come back, please. We'll lock this one. If we get another cursed trident, we're feeling really good. Oh, look, they actually have a little purple V effect around them. So this one was a horde wave. I'm not gonna lie, our build kind of tears through hordes, but does nothing against bosses. Which is why I bought silver bullets. I'm hoping to do something against bosses at some point throughout my life. It would really up the old self-esteem a bit. Our life steal doesn't feel impactful. I mean, I know we don't have the most life steal of all time. All right, I'm putting myself in a corner. Let's get out of the corner. Let's go back to the corner. I felt safe there. The second I left my own little hovel, my own little hole that I used to defend myself, I was terrified. Hit at least 25 enemies with a single melee attack. This is, they're calling him. Hold on. Let me just move out of the way. I don't think we've used our bell yet. So I don't know if we did there. Honestly, whatever the bell's visual effects are, they need to be a little bit more pronounced. We have to run in here to get all of our stuff. Wait, I'm unkillable. Hold on, I'm a god. Sorry, I probably shouldn't just run into all the enemies, but God, it would be funny. It would be so sick. Hi, welcome in. Hi. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Burning deals an additional 18% of current enemies' HP as bonus as damage, 1.8% for bosses and elites. Seems pretty sick. I mean, not really an option for us, but seems pretty sick. Oh, hey. So if I combine these, okay, it will create us a new cursed one. So then I should combine these, and then we get this one. And now we're looking great. What was this one? Enemy, hold on, elemental damage, burning activates slower, weapons damage additionally scales with 10% elemental damage, but then we wouldn't be able to burn anyways, but I guess we're not burning regardless. What's our elemental damage at right now? Okay, so if I bought this, it would be effectively giving +1 damage to all of our tridents. And while that does sound pretty sick, I think that I'm honestly good to pass up on that. I know I'm leaving so much value on the table, but it's just such a hard sell, and I don't think you can make me do it, man. But it wasn't Mark Zuckerberg tweeting with the whole, or not tweeting, sorry, what do you call it on Threads? Is it just called posting? If they call it threading, I feel like that's a really horrible name. There's no way you call it that, so it's gotta be just called like posting. Well, they can't take post because that's what X took, right? They were like, yeah, no longer tweeting. We have to remove all personality and fun. Have you seen who's in charge? The guy who thinks Asmongold is shadow controlled by two so-called editors. Or what did he say? Fuck, dude, the tweet was so insanely funny. Like, I mean, it's just really funny because also it's two people that I have zero care in my heart for, which makes it so much funnier. Power generator sucks to pass up, but our speed is horrible. So I'm going to pass it up for now, but then almost instantly I'm going to work on fixing our speed, which seems counterproductive, but I didn't want my damage to go down. I care about my numbers going up. Guess we'll buy that one. A turret. Now this would be where Greek Fire would have been amazing to have, because that would be activating burning all the time, but damn, we got nothing. Posting is a neutral catch-all term for that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just that they made a whole big deal about how they were +1 material, +10% enemies, +10% enemy health, +10% enemy damage, +5 curse. I mean, I did like the Assassin's Creed that this one's named after, Black Flag. I was a pretty big fan of that one, so we got to try it. Why not? But yeah, no, he was talking on Threads about how he's very excited to have more people on Instagram Reels and Facebook. No, man, I'm not going there. You can't make me. My Instagram account has not been used since I was 13 years old, and posted a picture of me with a giant Slowpoke plushie, and also posted what the polymer modeled clay of Pokemon that I did. If you're unaware, I'm pretty much the coolest guy to ever do it. Like, the streets race. Posting my polymer clay oddish, posed up, looking hard as hell. What can I say? What can I say? Pretty much the talk of the town after that one. Got, I think, 3 likes, so I try not to brag too much about it, but you might know me from that, all right? I also constantly get emails about how somebody's trying to breach into that account, and I just have to say, do what you must. You have a 50% chance to explode for 541 damage when you get hit. Yeah, I'm chill with that, I think. And then we'll get more armor, so I'll take even less damage. This one, hunting trophy. It's probably a bit late for hunting trophy. It's just too fun, though. Minus 5% damage. For every currently burning enemy, we get damage. It's not going to happen. I'll lock the panda. We'll roll again because we've got another free one. Looking at these, I could minus 1 armor for a little bit of attack speed. I mean, I deserve it. Sure. Yeah, why not? I've been good. I've been good. And now I think we're looking really nice. We've got Chef as our boss. I'm probably dead. I can't dodge anymore. Those skills left long ago. All right, hold on. I've got to lock the fuck in. Them dealing more damage is honestly the worst case scenario for me right now. We're chilling. Okay. Oh, a little bit scary, definitely. Somebody made it scarier than it needed to be. That somebody is me. When I look in the mirror, I see exactly who made it that terrifying. But on the bright side, we lived, we laughed, we lied, or whatever. Could really use a lot more armor than I currently have. This might be the first and last time I take the black flag. I understand what it's trying to do for me, and it's a cool idea. In practice, it just kind of makes me terrified every waking moment. I've got that one immortal snail from the hypothetical question chasing after me, and I don't know what to do about it, man. I really don't. All right, there we go. Good shit. What are we looking for here? I mean, those are all really good stats for just 8% crit chance. Yeah, it's too late in the game for me to care about a bag. At most, we're getting a little bit, like, we'd probably get more than I just gave up for it, but even still. Buy the panda. What else are we looking at? Minus 1 HP from consumables, I think is fine. Plus 4% lifesteal, absolutely fine. Same with the metal. And then honestly, minus my max HP for a little bit more damage. Lock in this one so we get our speed back to positive. Just kidding, we're already on 0 speed. Love to see it. Almost positive as is. It is... 0's an even number, correct? Yeah, 0's an even number. I was gonna say... almost positive, but it is even, and then I had to remember if it was or not. And if you're wondering why 0 is even, because like to me 0's always felt like it shouldn't be even or odd, and I know that doesn't make any sense. 2 ways you can think about it. One and -1 are both odd numbers and they both wrap around it, but like the technical explanation, I believe, is because anything multiplied by 2 is even, and if you do 0 times 2, it's even. I think that's a little bit bullshit, because then we should have come up with an answer for what happens when you divide by 0. If we can label it as a even number on a technicality, mathematicians should have just been like, hey, anything divided by 0 is 0. Why not? Instead, my calculator just explodes every time I try to put it in. So like, great job, mathematicians. Really good job on that one. All right. God damn, these guys are brutal. Okay. More crit chance. Yeah, our crit chance I dumpstered, man. I dumpstered our crit chance. Sure, I'll take it then. More lifesteal, absolutely. Damage and speed, I don't know about that. Crit chance, sure. 5% is good enough. Oh, 15% chance to heal 1 when killing an enemy. That's gotta be worthwhile. And then this one's also insane now. Curse is fucking sick. It might be the best thing of all time. Dude, now we're up to 23 speed. We're up to 23 and me. 6 melee damage and -1 crit chance? Absolutely. Yeah, it's plus curse. That's fine by me. I'm only playing curse from now on. They messed up by acting like there were other build types. All right, hold on. Let me actually just... I want to focus down one at a time so that I wasn't dealing with both mutated at once. Okay, now I kind of wish I was. We're fine. We have a full heal on the other side of the map, so I've got nothing to fear aside from fear itself. My favorite president told me that one. Don't ask who the quote's actually from. I haven't seen Alexander Hamilton, the musical, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. All right, see? First run on in months, and he's still got it. We unlocked the dwarf, the ogre, and of course the treasure map. 20% chance of finding an extra item in a crate. Hey. That's actually not horrible. Sunken Bell went crazy. No, it didn't. It did 0 damage. I was thinking of this one. This one went crazy. It did 11,000 damage for us. What else did these ones do? 28,000, 21,000, 20,000. All right, so as it turns out, the cursed items were just better. But it still enabled more cursed items to show up, probably. Curious. Okay, hold on. Now we got to read what another one does. Start with a spyglass. 2 additional loot aliens. All future loot aliens become stronger when you kill one. 2% XP gain for every different item you have. Minus 10% damage for every duplicate item or weapon you have. Plus 25% enemy health. Okay. So we just want a bunch of things that kind of go together. What's this one? Scale off of luck and damage. You scale off of... You don't scale off of... Oh, your elemental is from the bottom. Okay, sure. So then let's start... I don't know why. I've just got a feeling elemental's gonna work. I feel like there are a lot of good one of elemental items. Is lightning shiv one of them? I mean, it's okay. It's not exactly the one I was thinking of. We do have 2 loot aliens per wave. First one down. All future loot aliens will now be stronger, allegedly. We're gonna get to the point of the game where it takes us 3 years to try and kill one. Okay. So, that's our first time getting that one. We'll take it. Then between these, you just take armor. We'll take armor every single time. You are sharp and precision. 1% lifesteal for each missing HP. Could be precision still then. I mean, everything could be anything until proven otherwise. But I'm just trying to keep my doors open. By the way, what does this do? Plus 10 range, minus 25% reroll price. It's just, I mean, okay, sure. Would I ever buy it on a character? I don't know about that, but like we've got it right now, which is, hey, it's more than I could ever add. It's more than I bargained for. Yeah, dude, they were already too tanky for me. I've been chasing this one down for so long. I mean, that's just brutal. That's brutal for sure. We'll take it because we get XP gain for it, and that probably matters a lot. This one's just primitive, which could go with primitive still. Do I really like the primitive idea? Nah, so I'll just get the elemental one, so we've at least got some elemental damage on something. Honestly, we're all over the place right now, man. This build does nothing, but it's fine because it's going to do something. It's gonna be scary in a while, all right? After we just get completely rework everything from the ground up and change every single aspect of its personality and what makes it itself, I see a really bright future for this one, man. Oh, all right, I'm gonna take a sip of something. We recycle. We've seen you before. Sorry, buddy. We're on a first come, first serve basis here. Can I get anything good? No? All right, well, I mean, thank you for at least being kind about it. Take both of those. That's that. Okay, dude, we have no money to our name. We should get a ton of harvesting, right? Because we just want to get as many different items, one-ofs as possible. It truly does beg the question, what happens when you buy one of each item in Brotato? My favorite challenge run. I guess we could also look for fairy. Fairy would be really good because we're buying a bunch of different little common items, but I don't know. We'll see going forward how that changes. What kind of stuff we can get up to, what kind of shenanigans, if you will. But dude, the only other thing, going back to like Red Note versus TikTok, right? Hold on. One new run. We didn't get anything good. I didn't fuck with the lightning shiv. So what are we doing instead? We're going precision, because I did like the idea behind precision, and there's a lot of good precision weapons. And I think you can easily run one of each different one. The number one issue I have is like, it's not going to give me anything fun to talk about because, like I said, I can't understand what half the people are saying. And normally the best thing to talk about is rage bait that you've obviously fallen for. It's what the internet is built for. Look, I could have taken that one, but honestly, I just wasn't even feeling it, which is sad when you consider that, oh, hey, for each different weapon you have, we're aiming to have a lot of those. You are not you are not precision. You are not what I'm looking for. You are kind of what I'm looking for, but not really. Your blade, open season on all suckheads and whatnot. Melee damage, maybe. I mean, maybe we do that one. Minus knockback is such a not downside, so we'll take it because we're just trying to get as many different items as possible. But yeah, because like I don't understand. One of the big ones, I remember this one. a ton because everybody kept acting like it was genuine, but there was actually no shot that it was. Those people who hollowed out, I'm sure you saw it, they hollowed out the bottom of their shoes and they were like, this is how we walk barefoot anywhere. It was the most obvious rage bait of all time, and people in the comments were like, hey, I can't believe they really do this. And I'm like, well, great news. They don't. There's no way that they do. So you don't have to worry that they really do that. I'm assuring you right now that they do not do that. What do we have for minus 10% damage for every duplicate? Okay. So it'd have to be pretty fucking good for us to get a duplicate. But like there are some that are that good. Like power generator, if we get a lot of speed, that's a one that's definitely worth having multiple of because the damage will just speak for itself. The loot aliens have scaled to a point we didn't believe humanly possible. They are unkillable gods yet again. See, I think the number one issue I'm having right now is I've got no econ, and I've also just got like nothing good going on in terms of the run at all. We'll get more of this. That's another precise weapon, so I'll take that. Okay, you're out of here. I'm sorry, I can't keep you locked up forever. I have to let you go free someday because clearly I'm not valuing mutant existing, and it doesn't really benefit us at all. Very happy to get the claw as our next precise weapon, by the way. Very good one to have on board. Would love to get the material dagger. That's another fantastic one. Dare I say Mr. Fantastic, and that's on 4. Been my number one go-to in Marvel Rivals. But anyways, like the most obvious rage bait of all time. It's always such a shock to me how many people fall for it. But I guess it's like, I think it's because it's fun to be outraged. That's part of what the internet was built for. Is the idea that the most fun you can have is when you're upset at somebody else for doing something that you deem strange or out of the ordinary. So therefore, you see something like that and you're like, I can't believe this is really how they live their life. Of course it's not. You've chosen to believe a lie presented to you in the case that now you may be more upset. However, it does make for pretty good content to post about being upset about. Didn't I get the lumberjack shirt? I didn't get lumberjack. I went for the boxing glove first. Okay. Sorry, I was just confused how that tree was so durable. Took 13 hits to go down despite me having the shirt. I don't have it yet. I just thought that I stumbled upon Yggdrasil for a moment there. Turns out I did not, so. All right. Dude, the loot aliens are so fucking tanky, man. I should have just killed the guys behind me instead, but I was so locked in. I so wanted it. We'll take the 9% speed, take what we can, where we can. Shouldn't buy that one. Should buy this one, because you're like, oh, it's minus 10% damage. No, it's not. I only have one of them now. See, I'm thinking sometimes. 10% damage against, it's just more XP. I'd rather not throw that away then. Minus 15 range is brutal for us right now. I don't think I can, but what I can do is this, combine those so that our damage stays positive. Hold on to muscly little dude and do one roll. There's another precision weapon, and then we're looking really good, hopefully. I mean, it's wave 6, and I still feel like it's wave 2. We're yet to grow up. We actually peaked in kindergarten, so hoping we can stumble upon a trust fund of some kind, perhaps become the Nepo baby of this run. Hey, stumbled upon a random crate in a tree. That could count. We'll see. And then as long as I keep my XP up, the level, I get the point of the character. You're not that strong in terms of your items. You are in terms of levels. You're like an off-brand mutant who has to build a little bit less coherent than mutant can, which is by all means probably a worse mutant, but we'll see going forward. Especially because I've got no fucking survivability. That one could be on me though. Minus range, but it is new, so we'll take it. And then plus armor. That crossbow does nothing. Hey, plus range. We need plus range. We need this. Minusing 15 range. I can't do it. Not after all I've been through. And yet I will. And yet at the same time we must. Both of you I like enough to lock. Well, fertilizer I don't know about, but I definitely like the penguin enough, primarily because he looks like a little egg and also reminiscent, brings up my memories of Club Penguin. Shout out to the DS game that I played through to get the rainbow puffle unlocked early before they just gave that fucker out to everyone. Perhaps one of the earliest corporate betrayals I've ever felt in my life. I had to grind so hard to get my puffle rainbow, and then they just started selling them with the membership, man. What was the point of my whole DS game adventure where they said you're the best agent to I can't remember what they called the Secret Service of the Club Penguin people that you work for, primarily because I was a child. And reading as a kid, no thank you. And reading as an adult, well, you know, anyways, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. How the hell do you scale on this character? You're supposed to take more damage. Yeah, well, maybe if it would show up. One more time. Oh, it restarts me with the exact same thing when I click restart. That's fine. The knife felt really good for the early levels. It just felt horrible later. I think it didn't help also that we didn't get the material dagger. That one's a big help for us. This guy should go down easy, though. Okay. Easy is a relative term, I suppose. Good shit. Okay. I only wanted to kill one. I could have arguably focused both, but I didn't. What are we looking for here? Let's go harvesting, man. Let's just go all in on harvesting. Thieves Dagger is precisely what I'm talking about. Little bit of HP regen goes a long way. Another one, but we're going to combine them just so that my damage doesn't feel god awful. It probably still will, but I can lie to myself. It's one of the best people. I'm one of the people I'm the best at lying to. But yeah, no, I remember that was the first time I was like, corporations are not my friend. They gave away the fucking rainbow puffle to everybody. I had to work so hard. I had to put in work, go to the bottom of a cave after a drastic sledding accident. A tubing accident nearly cost me my life, and then they just give that away to everybody. It's truly fucked up. What are we looking for here? We could go melee damage for our damage. I'm gonna roll once. I'm gonna roll twice. I'm gonna roll 3 times. You fuckers. Fine. I can't really afford to throw away more money. And then we'll go harvesting again, because harvesting scales with itself. I probably should have gone harvesting a little bit earlier. For loot aliens to appear, 20% movement speed. We already have guaranteed loot aliens, so it's not even tempting to me. 2 melee damage. I'm gonna take it for the obvious reasons. I'm not gonna lock that shuriken, and I can't afford to lose our crit chance because then I lose all of my money generation. What money? All right, fair. I've got this demented, fucked up dream where I can somehow actually make money. Now, what does the metal detector makes it so we have a good chance of getting double money from things, right? 5% chance to double materials. Not a great chance, all things considered. I actually thought that it was like plus 20% chance for materials to double. Turns out I'm scammed yet again. All right. I think all loot aliens get stronger, not just the 2 that auto spawn in, which kind of sucks for us. Minusing damage, plussing attack speed, and then upping this one also. I should have saved money for you 100%, because I've got 2 horrible weapons that will do absolutely nothing to help me going forward. Maybe this one works. And then maybe you will work because I can at least combine you. It's wave 4. That's a big wave for us, at least on this guy. How did I coast through the last one so easily? It's actually, I was kind of asking myself that as I was playing this one. I guess it's because we don't have curse this time. The last one was so strong. It turns out curse is fantastic, and I should always try to go into it whenever I can. So the word fantastic has entered my vocabulary primarily due to brain rot reasons. And yes, every time after I say it, I think to myself, say that again. Don't worry. I actually, dude, that's the rabbit hole I've been going down in terms of like second monitor content, is watching a bunch of people break down comics that have happened over the course of, you know, 10, 12 years and breaking it down to one video that I can watch so I can act like I'm an expert on everything. Plus 1 HP regen when you level up. That's gotta be good. And then this one does more damage based off of our level anyways. Minusing 3% attack speed for the other stats that the defective steroids give. I mean, you gotta try it, right? Defective steroids couldn't be Liver King because he was natty. So good news on that one. Good news on that one. He was natty just like Terry Crews and The Rock are. They've been asked about it and they said they're natty. So like, who am I to disagree? Sure, their physique looks like they could pop if you put a needle to them, but that's just because like they've worked really hard. So you shouldn't take away the credit from how hard they've had to work to get that physique anyways, right? Like if you put in that level of work and looked like you would pop if anybody took a needle to you, you'd be upset if people were insinuating that perhaps it was not a natural way that the human body is made to look. I guess we'll take the 10 luck here and then the 4 melee damage. Give me this one. I wish we could stack metal detectors. Unfortunately, it's just not in the cards for us. More range sounds lovely for how horrible we're playing. Or, well, sorry, not how horrible we're playing. How horrible we are in terms of hitting anything that's not directly in front of us. And then now we'll get a fuck ton of HP regen, hopefully. Because we're up to plus 22 XP. Plus 22%, probably? Does it say percent XP? Yeah, 2% XP gain for each different item you have. So never mind, we're up to like 48% XP gain. So every time we level, free HP regen hopefully will start stacking to feel very impactful, and I'll be able to walk through anybody and be completely fine. I do need HP though. We're not feeling very healthy, or armor, really either. I guess if we're leveling a ton, you just focus armor from there because it's the only way to get something for free in this world. And I've been told not much does come free, so. Hey, little bro. Oh, hey, it's you. How goes it? I messaged the Discord when I didn't stream. I didn't do anything bad, okay? I did my penance. I sent in my, hey, by the way, working late, haha. And then I had my affair, like everybody who sends that message does. Our armor's not good enough for sunglasses yet, but in some future day, maybe. Primitive, every fourth one has 100% crit. I don't really know about that. Doesn't quite seem my tempo. Have 6 different weapons at once. They don't recognize the reason behind that, but I'm happy that they gave me an achievement for it. Our speed's down, but we up. Yeah, we'll take that one too. 5% every 5 seconds until end of wave. I mean, we'll take it. I don't know. No, it's too expensive. We're still broke. Plus 1% lifesteal when you level up. Minus 1 max HP when you level up. Well. I played Brotato on my mobile device. It was I just kind of ran in circles. Yeah, but that's kind of the sickest part about it. You just get to run in circles. By the way, what was this item? Hold on. Javelin. It has 2% lifesteal, but that's because we have 2% lifesteal. Okay, got it. Just like I like my milk. We could have locked decomposing flesh. The only reason I didn't want to is I said that HP is the ¡1 thing I'm lacking. So the idea of, hey, let's get rid of the only thing that I have going for me, I wasn't huge on. It would make me more survivable, but like, so should the HP regen in 4 to 5 business days whenever I would like to start kicking in. And it doesn't really seem as though that's up to me as much. But yeah, so that's been my second monitor content recently. I've been watching people dissect comics. But like, the thing is, I can't ever really do it without feeling a little bit like a piece of shit. Because then everybody talks about how the comic industry is dying. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Wonder what's causing that. Meanwhile, me going through 77 issues from somebody else talking about them. Yes. Now I understand. We'll take the crit chance. It's always nice. Fuck it. I was on the fence, but now we have it. Roll me. Take that one. I don't know. It is harvesting and pickup range, so sure. But I'm not huge on it. We're getting closer and closer to our first horde wave. I think the first horde wave probably just kills us dead. But I would love to be proven wrong, which is very rare for me to say. So take your small victory where you can. We have to have enough damage to kill one of them now. We do have enough damage to kill one. Do we have enough damage to kill more than one? I'm going to say likely not, but I would love... Yeah, okay, we're good. So now they're probably going to be unkillable for all time. I really don't know how much they scale, but clearly they haven't scaled as much as we have. And I think Quarterstaff might be our #1 top performer right now. Saying this with absolutely no proof of that being the case, but it just kind of sounds right to me. Did we level at all this wave? Hold on, let me live for a second. Let me live my life and not just be chained to my 9 to 5. Oh, wait, it got two wheel. Two wheel? It's widowy two wheel. No, it got too real for a second. Hold on. Damn, that was a lot of damage. We're fine now. Free upgrade. It is a free upgrade, but I can't afford it in terms of like good conscious reasons. Crit chance and then healing off crits, sure. Nullifies a hit every wave. You got to do a little bit better than that to impress me. And then we'll get a little bit of armor. Yes, at the cost of max HP, but come on, max HP grows on trees for us, right? How much stats have I gained from decomposing an octopus? Minus 3% attack speed. Okay, so it's just minus 3% for the first time you pick it up. Got it. So this one's gained 1 stat. This one gave me 4. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that at this point they'd be way better, but I think that just goes to show how little XP this character still receives. Even though I've done everything right, I was the best I could have been. Well, when there's a lot of little enemies, we feel really good. It's just the large chargers I have no way to deal with. My teammates online in Left 4 Dead 2, when I'm getting pinned against the wall, not asked for. It really was. Honestly, they don't make games like Left 4 Dead 2 anymore. And I don't say that as like, oh, the good old days were better. No, man, I don't think I've played a single multiplayer game that captures that kind of asymmetrical feel of the zombie side where you play special infected or survivor side and like the race against them. I don't think any other game has done it as well. And some people will say Back 4 Blood. Let's not lie to ourselves, okay? I don't walk into your house and lie to you. You don't have to walk into mine and lie to me. We'll take -1 melee damage for the other stats. Really, we're just going for... Okay, well, we're mainly going for armor. 1 armor is not enough. 6 HP is fine, though, for us. Both of these 100%. Minusing dodge, we're already not dodging, so I'll take it. Minusing a little bit of crit chance for melee damage. We'll do it for the first time, and then we'll get our penguin. Thank you very much. Plus engineering, I don't really fuck with at all, but it is a free engineering, and I think we have a turret. We've already taken a helmet before, so that's that. And 1 more roll for good luck for the road. I don't want any of you. None of you appeal to me at all. So we start on, you know what? I'll take it back. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Character's pretty good. You just got to get over that initial hump. It's a pretty hard initial hump, but hey, no one ever complained about it being hard before. You know what I mean? Normally they say, does it get any larger? And I go, no. No, man, what you see is what you get. What are you talking about? This is the Wissy wig. But yeah, I don't know, man. I miss the Left 4 Dead 2 golden days, and I know you can just go back and play it now, but let's not lie. Anybody who's playing it in current year is not the kind of person I'd want to play against online. Some of them are the honest gamers, the honest gooners. All they do is they've installed their mods that turn every special infected into a hot anime woman of their choice, and that's why they're playing online. Those are like the more respectable ones compared to the fucking try-hard perfect positioning. I think Left 4 Dead was so magic because no one was good at the online. And they don't do it like that anymore, man. Everyone's got to get good at everything now. It's the #1 issue I'm having with Marvel Rivals is people keep trying to get better and better. And it's like, no, man, I'm trying to lock in fantastic, yell fantastic, and run it down. What don't you understand? This is our relationship. By the way, the reason I decided to leave with that much money still in my pocket was just so Piggy Bank could scale it a bit. I'm not really playing around the Piggy Bank scaling, but I don't know. It was not a Horde wave, I believe next wave is. Now, if it was a Horde wave, I definitely misplayed because we need to get stronger before a Horde. But that's why I made the executive decision because I don't want to alert the Horde yet. That's right, we're bringing it back to Left 4 Dead. It's also one of those games that I feel like everybody has played and shockingly few people have actually played every level of. Because there's certain levels that stick in people's minds, and then I think there's a lot of levels where people are like, yeah, we played the start of it online and that was about it. It's the Borderlands 2 effect. Everyone's played Borderlands 2. If you ask people how the story ended, I feel like 1 out of 10 people who played the game could tell you what happened in the game. And that's even including people who beat the story. Because that was not the reason you were playing Borderlands 2 with the boys. It had a different idea entirely behind it. I can't possibly fathom a world where I'd want that much. 9 HP is huge. Okay. I mean, saltwater just seems great. I see no downside. Little bro thinks he's croissant. I don't even know what that means. Those are just words strung together. Praying we find a meaning within them. What meaning do you assign to them? It's a Rorschach blob. All right, yoink both of those. Lightning Shiv? Lightning Shiv's probably better than Javelin. What did Javelin do? 5,000? Okay. Gonna take that back. It's probably better than Shuriken. I think we've done a little bit of elemental damage. We haven't? Now we have. It did descale our harvesting a bit, but I'll honestly... somehow find a way to sleep at night after descaling my harvesting a smidge. It's gonna be hard. Pray for me, keep me in your thoughts and prayers, but I think that I can manage. I know. Really giving me your hardest tasks today, I see. Dude, we really need anything to make the run feel stronger in terms of killing mobs of enemies. We're very survivable because we have pretty good HP regen and lifesteal, but that's kind of all we got. I guess our armor's okay. As long as they can never kill us, I guess it doesn't matter. Because so long as I can't die, I can't lose. Last I checked. Sure, I'm not getting any stronger. And yeah, it looks like the enemies are starting to outscale me ever so slightly. However, survivability, bitch. Nano machine, son. That's all I need. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's fine. Look, far from optimal, but that also was a horde wave, so 9 more HP to keep ourselves as alive as possible. 7% crit chance to hopefully get damage going anywhere. Straight up invincible. The title sequence plays say that again. I understand where we're coming from with this. All right, bag could be useful at least. I'll give it that. We can't buy a second one. Minus 2% lifesteal. Look, I think you gotta for the more HP. Plus 20 luck, minus 2 HP regen. Yeah, I don't know if I say you have to for that one as much, but what are we looking at on our stats? Just a whole lot of positives because we're just buying one of everything. The unfortunate side effect of that is we're really not actually strong. It's just everything is slightly better than normal. I'm not winning the 100-meter dash or anything like that, but I can get like a half decent time on it. But I also get a half decent time on the 400-meter. So I'm at least well-rounded. It's just unfortunate no one's praising me for what I've done here, which is fine. This character doesn't seem like they're curious. They're not made to be the MVP, the star of the show. All right, they're just here as like a little guy who's wondering what happens if you put a bunch of items in a blender and hit turn on. So probably a good Mythical Morning episode that does that. I don't know, that every time they pop up on my For You, or I guess, yeah, also on my For You page, they have popped up a couple times on there. They're always just throwing shit in a random object and seeing what happens. And people in the comments are crazy because they're like, I remember exactly this episode. It was this one. Not me. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what I had for lunch last week. So honestly, that kind of knowledge is beyond me. Plus 5 engineering. Don't really care about that, but I'll definitely take the tractor, and then I'll also take this. I know I descaled my damage X2, which seems very out of the ordinary considering that I was talking about how we have no damage. Yeah, sure does, doesn't it? Plenty of everything though, aside from HP. I'm working on that one. All right, we'll get there when we get there, but until then, we're still able to kill stuff. This one's supposed to be a horde wave, but I kind of hate that they're spawning this many of the ranged enemies. They are the ones that I always get hit by, just because like red circles are hard to dodge. All right, I grew up on YouTube. The red circle is what I want to click on. It's what I must follow. You put an arrow right next to it, sorry, I don't stand a chance. It's watch mojo time. In today's video, we'll be counting down the top 10 shots in Brotato. There's no way Mojo still makes content, right? Like, they've got to be out of the game at this point. Okay, hold on. We're not invincible anymore. Turns out gods can bleed. And they know it. We got to get the fuck out of here. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. There's no answer. There's no answer to how I'm still alive. All right. We're not going to ask questions that we don't want the answer to because I don't know it either. More melee damage might change something. I don't think that it will. More enemies, you say? I think that we might be good on that one for now. Minus 2 melee damage, but plus 30 luck. Sure. Why not? What else am I doing with it? Upgrade this, upgrade this. Hey, now I've smacked the shit out of my mic. Now we might be strong. He lied to himself. On the bright side, they haven't had us fight any bosses, because I feel like bosses we deal even less damage against, if you can believe it. And if you can't, well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. However, feast your eyes on this. It's a different breed of ass, man. My favorite superhero right behind Batman, Ass Man. I don't know if this makes sense. I've never really liked DC heroes that much. Because, like, none of them are just a dude, aside from Batman. Which is why I like Batman, because he's just like a guy, right? And it's not even just the, oh, no superpowers makes you a cool hero. No, it's more like every single one of them has to be the special, precious gift to the earth. Like, what's special about Superman? He was sent from a dying race of people, sent to Earth as a last resort to try and keep somebody alive, and he also is so much stronger than any human because of it, but also, like, this green fucking rock takes him out. That part, I'd really work on that if I was him, but still. You know, we're not doing burning, and we have some elemental. It's probably worth picking up both of these. It's definitely not worth picking you up. It's worth getting that one, though. But, like, Marvel heroes, I mean, there's, like, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You know what I mean? They're made more to be relatable people. I feel like DC heroes are nothing but power fantasy, and I'm not really huge on that. Because it all feels like 13-year-old DeviantArt self-insert fan fiction style, where it's what's special about your hero? Well, he's the coolest one ever, and no one beats him in a fight unless they know his one weakness, and that's what makes him so cool. I understand that it was probably some, you know, different times, and people needed someone to look up to in these trying times, is why Superman was created or whatever. But, like, look, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't vibe with it as hard. It's not what I'm looking for in a hero. I'm looking for someone who's just kind of a guy who puts on a mask and has a very kick-ass style, you know? Shout out. Was that like a whole series? Because I remember the one movie, but I don't remember. Was it actually like a comic before that? Like Daredevil? Daredevil I fuck with heavily. I love Daredevil. I think he's awesome. I mean, even Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man has powers, but at the end of the day, he's literally just a dude. +1 elemental damage every time you get an item that increases elemental damage. I understand what you're going for here. I'll see if it will help me out, but I understand what you're going for here. Plus 12% damage. Dear Lord, we might be able to hurt something yet. Hold off. It could still happen. We're about to fight a boss. Don't love that. Don't love that. Howdy, handsome. What are you doing around these parts, Derp? What are you doing? How was, I saw you were streaming earlier. I didn't really get to hop in because I had this stupid fucking thing called work. Mods! Get him a shout out. Sorry. I just had to make sure that somebody heard it. I don't know if you guys are allowed to shout out or if it has to be me, because I don't have a / shout out command, but I assume that they give you the same one that I do. Doing some Marvel Rivals, doing good. How is Salt? You're doing Marvel Rivals? Get Spoopy Joseph in with you right this moment. I bet he's playing on his second monitor, and as I've said this, he feels called out and doesn't know how to respond currently, so it's up to you to make the first move. I've put his social anxiety on you. Your move now, King. We're fucked. We're fucked beyond belief. I'm so dead. I've never been this dead. And yet, okay, I was about to say it's what makes me feel the most alive. I'm playing too. I've made you guys a team. Hop in. I'm assembling a team. I'm assembling a squad. Yo, I'm tired of playing Curious. We're gonna skip him for now and play Builder. No. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. We'll go Ghost Axe. Why are we going Ghost Axe? I'm happy you asked. It'll scale our damage. Scaling our damage seems pretty fucking paramount to success on a bozo like this who does nothing. So I've thrown it all, unless of course, Derp, you're already playing with people, which is very possible, but like, pretend that you aren't. Okay, that's huge that these all got one shot and we already got our first damage upgrade. We love to see it. HP regen up, get more HP regen. HP regen up, get more HP regen. It was like a sleeper agent activating. Yeah, I know. You're welcome. I'm the hero you needed. So what does this do still? Got it. I didn't know if they changed it because most people kind of ignored its set bonuses, but we'll hold on to these. I don't know if we want. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We've got a good start of a run here. And I think I should have thought of the ghost weapons earlier because you have no other downsides, right? Yeah, it's just minus 10% damage for each other weapon you have. So you play your cursed weapons, one of each. Unfortunately, we're most likely going to primarily be scaling HP, whether I'd like to or not, just because of the nature of ranged versus melee. But No, no, no. No, no, no. You don't get away. No, no, no. Not when Papa's in charge. Sorry. I've been told that you shouldn't refer to yourself that way on the internet. It opens up a can of worms you're not ready for. Primarily people who have had issues with their parental figures in the past. We'll buy this one to start and combine these, and then we can still just go off. We're still at -1 for armor, which is very scary for us. So hopefully there's something cosmically out there waiting for us that turns that around. Did you guys assemble your squad yet? Have I done my Avengers assemble? See, this is what I get. I was talking about superheroes, and this is what happens. I mean, really, it's also the whole reason I've been getting into comics is because of, I say getting into comics, I've been getting into other people talking about comics to me. Reading myself, disgusting. How could you? Don't even insinuate. Hawk Tua. Sorry. Just had to spit on that thing real quick. Minusing max HP but getting armor feels very worthwhile to me. And then yoinking these and upgrading so that we have to kill less. Is it during a wave? It's during a wave. Well, that kind of sucks. Now, what are we looking for here? None of those and another roll. Damn. This is brutal, man. It's brutal for sure. I guess if you want, you could just forego the downside of having multiple of something in order to make sure that you've got plenty of extra ghost axes and stuff like that, because our ghost axes can eventually just outscale the downsides. We're really looking for decomposing flesh and the octopussy, and if we can get both of those, we're feeling great. I see a message over there. Hold on. I saw it move. It's just so hard when it moves so quickly and all the time. So the question is, what character does Derp play? That's a question for Derp. You want to know who I've been playing? Who my main has been? I've swapped over. I've become enlightened. I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. And I no longer wish to play anybody else in the entire game because, holy shit, he might be the most fun character of all time. No, there's two. There's two. I guess there's technically three. The three that I main... Wolverine I've mained since the start of season 1 whenever I'm allowed to play DPS because he's simply the most fun. I love going shing, 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 and having to hit an enemy 40,000 times to deal 4 damage. It makes me feel so good. Mr. Fantastic. And of course, Derek, you and me are on a wavelength. You and me are on a wavelength. My #1 main of all time, Adam motherfucking Warlock. What a goated character. Perhaps the most fun character I have played, period. He's so good. Oh, I love him oh so much. Yeah, I used to be playing nothing but Luna Snow because our team needed heals constantly spoon-fed to them. Otherwise, they would all fall over dead. But then I realized something. Wait, they added gambling? Sorry. I realized that if they can't survive before my E is up on Adam Warlock, that's them. Adam is goated, the perfect mix between DPS and heals. Exactly. And then also my favorite thing, dude, actually, there was, I was playing last night with some friends before I went to bed, right? Dude, we were on some guy's stream. He was just playing quick play. It was a TikTok comedian guy. You might have heard of him. Yeah, I see him on YouTube Shorts all the time. His name's like, what is it? It's like Tony. It's Tony something. And if you ever see his shorts, you'll know who it is. Anyways, the only reason I bring it up is because my Adam Warlock solo killed his DPS like 4 times. And I felt so goated. Because I did that shit in front of a live audience, man. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, though. It turns out I'm not goated. Minus luck. I think we have to forego a bit more luck to try and just stay alive. More enemies spawning might sound like a bad idea. However, at the same time, I would like to do it. Minus some range, but more XP. The more XP we have, the more problems it brings or something. Yeah. We do this one. If you want, we can play together. Would you take one more? Yeah. Then you have at least one person going support. I'm gaming right now. Want to join? Add me and get. Oh my God, it's time. The squad has assembled. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, don't say I never did anything. I'm getting close to getting Lord on Adam. Honestly, one of the Lord icons that goes the hardest has to be Adam Warlock's. The pure gold plus him looking up for his revives. Oh, he's so sick. I will say his ultimate, as much as it is strong, also very much, there's so many ults in the game that I hear them ulting and I'm like, I should not have ulted. I've brought them back to a hellscape they don't want to exist in, man. We're dead as hell. We're alive as fuck. Hold on. Locked the fuck in for a second. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Oh, we got a city to burn. Okay. Holy shit, that was a little bit terrifying, wouldn't you say? Now, if this is what I think it is, we need armor more than anything. So since we didn't get it, I'll just take attack speed. Thank you very much. Give me armor. Fuck you. Give me armor. Minusing 1 HP regen is minusing 1. Okay, I'm fine minusing 1. I can minus 1. I'd rather not, but I can. The support squad. You look, triple support goes crazy. What goes even crazier, almost any team comp works, right? You could go like 1-3-2, you know, 1 Vanguard, 3 DPS, 2 support. You could go like 2-1-3. 2-1-3 feels really good. But I think that the best one is the goated, the rarely seen 006. You guys ready to get DPS'd by an Adam Warlock? It's fucking time. The rarely seen, the forbidden tech of 006 just lost to 6 supports. That's what I'm talking about. That's, I mean, it's an ancient spell, but a quite unbreakable one upon it getting started. I've been Marvel Rivals posting too much. I think like the game genuinely has something that I'm obsessed with deep within it. I don't know what it is. They probably put nicotine in the game. That or it's the fact that I take a Zin every time I play. That's not true, but it is funny. All right, roll me. 2 armor feels fantastic. Holy shit. Speaking of, say that again. All right. Ball and chain attacks have a minimum of, nah, I don't really fuck with that. Roll me for free. Roll me for free. Lock me. Roll me for free. We're getting so much free damage. It's not a 50-50. It's just a 100%. Damn, the battle pass skin for Adam and the battle pass skin for Adam is calling me. Me too. Too bad they put that shit. I mean, you heard my mains. I play both Wolverine and Adam Warlock. So I got a goated as hell battle pass. Luckily, it's pages 8 and 10, so they want me to burn in hell or whatever for the next 2 months. Until I finally muster up enough daily currency, my little pittance that they drop into my wallet every day, giving me literal pennies for playing, and I go, thank you. I was about to say Blizzard. Shows how much of a damaged person I am. I really just saw a team shooter and went, oh my god, it's just like Overwatch. It's so much more refreshing than Overwatch, though. Yeah, and you want to know what the biggest difference is? And this is a hill I will die on. Whatever they do, I pray, I beg, I pray. I'm on my hands and knees, begging, looking to the gods and praying. Whatever you do, do not add anti-heal into this game. The game flow is so much nicer without there being anti-heal, because with anti-heal, the game turns into everybody sits still, waits for one target to get anti-healed while shooting shields. They wait years and years and years, and then that's all they do. So as long as we never get that, the game can stay goated. Hello, hi, welcome in. You came in right as I was ranting about the state at which Overwatch went downhill on, in my opinion. Some people still really liked anti-heal, and I understand why, right? You probably like Ana a lot. It's understandable she was a fun character to play. It doesn't mean I enjoyed what she caused for the game. Cause then what they do, and it's the fucking worst part of it all, is they would take your existing kind of, oh man, well now we have a big problem with anti-heal because everybody's just playing around the anti-heal nade from Ana. So what do we do about this? Don't worry. The answer was, when we release Overwatch 2, we'll make Kiriko, who gets rid of anti-heal or any debuffs. So now the game has really become just like horrible. Kiriko fucked with the vibes so much harder than Ana did because, oh my god, nothing in the game mattered anymore. Dear Lord, all that mattered is what team has the better Kiriko. All that mattered is who can Suzu better. All right, that's your entire game. Hey guys, lock in. You ready for 30 minutes of hearing the Suzu noise and followed by wait till you see me on my bike? What the fuck are we doing? So anyways, I just wasn't the hugest fan of the direction that Blizzard decided to take their hit game Overwatch in. You can't even, do you call it a hit still? Probably. It's probably still raking in money because they release a Kiriko skin every week for the fact that Kiriko is the most important character in the entire game. So anyways, this has been Salted Slices complains that Kiriko ruined Overwatch for the 45th time, but I'll keep doing it until she's out of the game. Granted, like I said, Ana still fucked with the vibe really heavily. I'm not going to give her a free pass just because I hate Kiriko more. Plus 3 HP resume from consumable. Every consumables heal you over 4 seconds instead of instantly. I think I'm fine with that because like I don't even think I'd notice. So it's not even that I'm fine with it. It's that it does nothing. We're at negative harvesting now. I should change that probably. 100% enemy health during the next wave. We can't do it that way, but we can at the next one. Okay. I've just bought this right now. This game's great. I'm not really the best at teaching. Primarily because I die a lot. I am playing on Danger 5 though, which is the hardest difficulty. So if you have just started out, your games will be significantly easier than what you're seeing on mine, just because you're not going to have as many enemies spawning, as much damage being dealt, all of the whole 9 yards. So you might say, why do you play on Danger 5? What's the kind of like thing that they give you special for it? It's called a sense of pride and accomplishment. It's called walking home knowing that I am the best version of me because I was able to beat the hardest difficulty of a video game. And that really does change my whole outlook. Damn, we're fucked, huh? Yes, we are. The fact that we've dealt with like 30 cursed mummies when I have fucking one item that gives me curse is actually sending me to the stratosphere right now. We're fine, we're fine. We had one curse, 1% chance, and we dealt with... That's fine. Happens to the best of us, and also me. Can't take another free reroll, unfortunately. We take the free armor as it comes. Take this one, +5 harvesting and minus enemies. Minusing enemies might seem like a crazy idea. Trust me, it is. Can't take any of these, really, I think. This one's done nothing for us. How many stats have you given us? Stats gained 1. Yeah, Ghost Scepter is out, I think. We're going to lose dodge if I do that, but I think losing dodge at the... You got to consider an opportunity cost at some point. What was doing what? You did 5,000, you did 5,000, you did 4,000, you did 5,000, you did 9,000. So you're our carry, got it. We'll definitely take you. We don't care about the sausage. We lost in HP, but we did gain damage. So, I mean, not the worst reroll we've ever had. One more roll for good measure. Minusing 1 armor for plus 10% crit is just too good to pass up. You've given me 32 stats and you've given me 19. Honestly, they're not doing horrible. They could do a lot better, but like they're not showing up in the shop. So it's hard to pin too much of it on them. I believe we keep the stats we've gained even after selling them. If that's not the case, then we're kind of fucked. Also, yet again, somehow you've spawned with curse. I don't really understand how that's even feasible when you consider that I have a 1% chance of spawning with curse and it's the same guy twice in a row. It turns out it's just a 50-50. Anything with probability will always just come down to it's a 50-50. It either happens or it doesn't. So honestly, I guess we just lost our 50-50 there. Is what it is. Hey, that's the way probability works. Then a computer science major can walk in and tell you what they learned on the first day of class. Well, did you know that our random number generators, nothing's truly random? It actually just uses seeded randomness. Yes, man. We've all watched a video essay. We know. We're all a... Whoa, that's a lot of damage, guys. I mean, really horrible pathing on my part, but it was complete greed that caused that pathing. If you're wondering why I walked through all of them, seeming as though it was a very big mistake, it was not a horrible idea. The reason I did it, and this is very greedy, mind you, I was like, you know, I bet if I walk straight through these enemies, I'll get a ton more stacks on both of my weapons. And I don't know if I did, but in my mind I did. And by the way, Ghost Scepter's still doing nothing for us. Look for another weapon ASAP? Well, we'll see about that. Now, the burning damage we have from our flamethrower is also going to suck here. I mainly bought it for the extra XP and what that kind of provides for us. Not getting decomposing flesh or octopus early has hurt the run, I would say. It's put us a little bit on the back foot. And even though you know my public opinion about feet, I love them, can't get enough of them, I'd rather not be on the back foot right now. All right. Just keep dodging. Woo, man. It's a bit much in terms of enemies, don't you think? I'm literally just like a guy. I'm one little man walking around. And you're all teaming up against me? I don't know. Don't you want to take a long, hard look in the mirror and reflect on that? I would. Dodge these. Okay. Have at least 25 enemies burning at the same time. Hey, if you say so. I mean, good shit by our turret. Unfortunately, that burn does no damage, but hey, good shit by our turret. All right. 2 extra guys appear, sure. I think that's worthwhile for free. Then we get hunting trophy, and then we lock this one. Roll me once, shame on you. Roll me twice. Honestly, yeah, we'll level it up, sure. Roll me twice, shame on me. None of you? Yes. 1 more roll. Damn, this is rough. What the fuck does the brick even have to break and drop 30 materials on hit? Am I crazy for like not caring at all about that? I don't think it's horrible or anything. I just also don't think it is anything. All right, so we are on a horde wave that has a bunch of people who will be shooting at us from a distance. And keeping in mind, we barely have any life steal and our HP regen is not looking stellar either. That is far from confidence inspiring, I would say. But on the bright side, I allegedly will get a ton more procs out of our ghost weapons. Do I think ghost weapons are the way to go on this guy? I don't think so, but honestly, nothing was really calling my name. I guess you can always, I know what I'll do next time if we lose. And it's the classic, it's the tried and true. It's stop playing melee and start going back to just range spam. There are enough good ranged items that I don't think I need to worry about it. We did get a loot alien to spawn as its corrupted version. At least I think that's how the curse one works for that. Damn. A lot of enemies. Sure are. Wow. They hurt. All right. We lived. Oh, man. Don't know if we should have, but we did. It's called Survivor's Guilt. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Put this one in. Put this one in. It is -2 elemental damage, which might seem horrible because this one does elemental damage, but you got to consider that I didn't think about that. So when you kind of take it from that point of view, Rip and Tear is really good. This one used to be minus harvesting, I think. We live one more round, I feel great. If we don't, I guess it doesn't matter how I feel at that point. I'm dead. So it's kind of like, you know, do whatever you want at my funeral because I don't think it's going to offend me too much. If you're at my funeral and you piss on my body, look, man, here's the thing. I don't think it's going to bother me at all. If anything, it's probably in my will that I want it. I don't think I'm gonna get up and cause a big scene about it. I think I just lie there and take it. And you can say that's like the bitch move. That's fair. I don't see myself getting up and being confrontational about it after the fact. God damn. It's simply I mean, it's too many enemies for one corner. I'm literally just one man in a corner. Why do I play the corners? Because they're spawning everywhere else. I need solace. I need something that's normal. Okay, fuck. I was just micro dodging in a corner the entire time. Whoa, he was micro dodging. No, man. Okay, roll this. We'll take a little bit more dodge chance. Is it what I was looking for? Not at all, but at least it's something. Enemies exploding on death. What do I think about that? I think it could lead to everything I need. It probably won't. Plus 20 HP regen. Good answer. Good answer. Now, how do we do this one? Have you given me any more stats? Yeah, you're up to 3. Get the fuck out of here. And I'd rather just take the 20 HP regen right now. Why? I keep almost being dead, man. I don't care about 3 HP. I need to live. Far more than anything else. I just want to survive, man. Like my favorite Metal Gear game where it was all about zombies. Does anybody else remember that game, by the way? I swear it was real. Metal Gear Survive. I think it was after Kojima left the company, so it probably doesn't actually count as a Metal Gear like real game. But it's just always kind of confused me how they got there. I understand there was a point in gaming where zombies were all the rage. I really think they were striking after the iron was so cold though, because you got to consider this is after Phantom Pain. So it's pretty late in its dev cycle. The Dead Rising games were even waning in their popularity. Primarily, I don't know how people felt about 3. I didn't like Dead Rising 3. I like Dead Rising 2 a lot. I love Dead Rising 2. I thought Dead Rising 2 was great. I liked Dead Rising 1 a lot, but I kind of played it as a child, and there was like a clown one who came on as one of the psychos, and the second he showed up on the screen, I cried and turned it off. So I liked Dead Rising 1, but I can't really tell you too much of the finer things that happened in it. Minusing our melee damage a bit and our range damage a smidge. I don't like that enough. I'd rather just roll me here. A better Ghost Scepter. This is why if you love something, you let it go, because look who's back. Look who's here to stay now. Enemies take 10% more damage for 3 seconds when first hit by elemental damage. We'll do that because we actually deal elemental damage. -1 elemental damage. It's going to seem crazy, but yeah. We gotta. I'm locking Scared Sausage for 2 reasons. 1, the side elemental pivot. Why are you blue? What does that mean? Oh, you're ice cubed up. Oh shit, I got you. That's all it is. Okay. Yeah. Keep dodging real quick. Get rid of all these guys. Damn, wait, never mind. The HP regen does feel insanely nice, by the way, because I'm just taking damage for no reason and I'm fine. Now you're in your charging phase. Let's kind of like calm down and try choosing civility and being kind to each other. I don't know. Maybe let's all be friendly and like hold hands or whatever instead of just trying to charge me to death. It just seems uncalled for considering I don't have the damage to hurt you anyways. Bro, look at your HP and you're enraged. What are you mad that I can't hurt you? What are you mad it's not going to be a good fight? You should take the win with pleasure, all right? I understand that I'm like a 90-year-old man stepping into the ring, but come on, that didn't stop Jake Paul. Why should stop you? Yeah, let's sell both of those. Get more armor up. Ghost Flint is not the one we need for there. Scared Sausage, I'm happy to have. Plastic Explosives, we don't do explosions, I don't think. +1 elemental damage, sure. Roll me again. Ooh, we gotta take this one. 4 healers, Scarlet, and a Star-Lord. It's actually an impressive one. I'm very impressed you managed to win primarily, not because of the 4 supports. The Scarlet Witch is what surprises me the most. I don't know if one of you guys is playing Scarlet Witch, but man, do I detest that character. Not because she's good, because people only ever lock her in on my team. I want her on the enemy team every game I play. She is so easy to kill. She's a walking free kill. So I would love to have more Scarlet Witches in the game just because, like, yeah, pop out of your little red bubble, add a Morlock 1 burst you, buddy. I literally own you or whatever. Who needs a tank? Me. I like playing tank. Put me on Magneto. Put me on Thor. Put me on Hulk. I like those guys. I guess also, who else do I play? I mean, I play Strange, but that's because every tank player plays Strange, because Strange is brain dead easy and brain dead broken. So it's not even that I don't even feel joy playing Strange. I feel like I'm winning playing Strange. And you might say, isn't that akin to joy? I don't know. Not for me, clearly. 8% damage will definitely take. Now, 4 armor is tempting, but I kind of want the melee damage. We'll take the 4 armor. Could have done the elemental damage. Hey, 12% damage. It's only 7% realistically, but still, I'll take it. There's got to be, that's damage and curse. We'll take it for sure. Roll me once more. Shame on you. Yeah, that's worth picking up. And then we can lock this one. We could, but I don't know. Gotta try some magic. I love magic. I think she's a very fun DPS. I enjoy her quite a bit. Now we got these guys because I took bait. I kind of forgot they'd show up. I was really hoping they'd just kind of clock out early or whatever, call in sick, have their throats be a little bit sore. My throat has been a little bit fucked up also, which is partially why I didn't want to stream yesterday, because I felt like it felt a little bit worse. How does it feel today? Well, seeing as I'm an hour and a half into stream and I took 1 sip of a drink 10 minutes in, feeling pretty fucking good. By the way, I think I found out why my throat gets fucked up so often. I believe it's due to talking for 3+ hours without having a single sip of water. However, unfortunately, my channel doesn't have a hydrate redeem, so there's nothing you can do to make me. Unfortunately for you. And the second I have one, I'll also add another redeem that'll be half the price, which will be like nullify hydrate. So one person can hydrate and the other person can be like, actually, fuck you. You're not allowed. I think it'll just be really healthy for the economy going forward of points. Okay. We're not even running a thief's dagger right now. We could run a medical precision here. I wouldn't even be mad about that. 16K, 16K. You guys, I mean, you did nothing. You're useless. So I'd rather just have you in. Roll me. Hey, it's -1 elemental yet again. It turns out I'll never have positive elemental damage, but we'll definitely take it still. Okay. Go to wave 20. We deal no fucking damage, right? Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's so little damage. Okay. So we're on runaway coward strats then. Got it. I can do that shit. Dodge. Love to see it. 1 channel point, no hydration, 1 hour. Yeah. Light work. Raw dog, the rest of the stream will be 200 points. Dude, imagine if I actually had a channel point redeem, which was just like to make me shut up. Just absolutely tank any of the entertainment value. Redeem it. 30 minutes, no talking, and I'm just sitting here going... I hope you guys enjoyed that. That might have been the longest stretch of silence on my entire channel, so... It was an eerie moment, I recognize. I know. You were probably shaking, crying, and coming. I'm sorry. It's just the effect I have on men, women. I was about to finish it with an Anakin Skywalker quote. You know the quote. I realized at the last second, don't finish it with that quote. We're dead as hell. We're alive as fuck. We're so dead. All right. But we're so close. New run. We pick him again. What kind of weapons do we have to start with? Let's try just being a ranged warrior this time. Because clearly it's not working when I keep forcing melee on repeat. Let's try doing something different. Something new. Something no one's ever tried before. Shooting guns at our problems. What's that? The American school systems have tried that? Oh, well, okay. I mean, they're really ahead of the curve. Who could get mad at them for that one? I'm sorry they were visionaries. Minus range is fine. We'll get it back. Plus armor is like, it's tempting, but not tempting enough. This is worth buying just to combine. And then I'll even buy a turret. Not even because we need it, but just because it keeps us scaling forward. Do I think the Shreddifier is going to stay here? Nah. Does it scale off elemental? No, it's just 50% range, but it has a 50% chance to do an explosion. The explosion's damage? Fuck you, find out. That's not the kind of information you're privy to, buddy. All right, good shit. Trying to focus the loot aliens more to get more early XP. Good shit. More at least drop. We'll take it. Plus range damage, we definitely take. None of those even remotely appeal to me. The max HP does, but I'm going to take the damage because it's blue. Daba dee daba die. We'll take a laser gun. It's a lot of guns coming together. Must be nice. Combine these, and I think we're off to something. I heard the silence from my kitchen. I thought something went wrong. See? That's what I'm saying. The people wouldn't be ready. Everybody would unanimously across the board would have to start checking their speakers. Is he okay? Is he alive? Did he have a stroke? No, but an unrelated note. Is anybody else like burning toast or something? Like, must be one of my neighbors. What the hell? Well, that's a weird one, huh? I do remember the first time that I learned that, it shook me to my very core, the whole you smell burning toast if you're having a stroke. But the reason it shook me to my core was because me and my friends were just like out grabbing food together. And I was sitting next to one of them. I was like, dude, no. Granted, he was rightfully concerned because what I said was, dude, do you taste like burning toast or something? And he was like, that means you're having, I think it's a stroke. It could be a seizure, but I'm pretty sure it's a stroke. And I was like, what? And we were just like fucking freaking out in a Chick-fil-A booth for a couple minutes because I was like, is this it? Is this what it feels like? As it turns out, they burnt my bun for my chicken sandwich. So there was a happy ending to the story. However, for a couple moments, I truly did feel like at peace with my own death. And I really made amends with everything that's ever gone wrong throughout my life. It was a very sobering experience for me. Even worse, honestly, I would have taken the stroke at that point. Overpaying for a stupid fucking chicken sandwich that they're gonna burn the shit out of anyways. We'll lock both of those. Those are two great ones to get, and we're very happy. This is looking like it's gonna be the run. Yeah, so what was the issue? I was forcing melee on a character who doesn't scale well enough with melee to play melee. Therefore, just don't bother playing melee and just use all of the different guns at your disposal, especially because as we get to late game, we'll have like the sniper that we can pick up as a gun later. We'll have the minigun that we can pick up as a gun later. There's so many good guns for late game, very few amazing melee weapons. There's like Excalibur. Excalibur's great, but you know, not enough. Few solid people left, but it's not enough. Sorry, I have to sing the white version of Kendrick's songs. Can we please get Kids Bop, but for white people with rap songs? Look, I need to be able to sing along. But as it stands right now, there's a lot of awkward swaths of silence when I'm listening to a song because I'm like, I'm not fucking risking it. I'm not coming in. It's the Grinch to me. I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole, man. There's no way. I need one white guy who will just make my like versions of rap songs that I can sing along to. And then, you know, that's how you know when you have your white friend over, you're like, all right, let me pop in the white person version of Not Like Us. What's that? You want to listen to TV off? Don't worry. We got the white person version of it. They custom made it just for you, so you're allowed to belt it out from the rooftops if you want. Just pretty much replaces everything with like fellas. All right, let's lock in a little bit and actually kill an alien. Nope, no, we won't. All right, well, we tried. All right, good shit. Wanted to make sure I wasn't dying there. Very solid foundationals to this run. Would love to see it change from more than just the foundations to something that's actually good. I mean, they just keep giving us insane attack speed. I have to take it every time. Unfortunate as it may be. Combine these, get a little HP regen going. Decomposing flesh sounds delicious this time of year. We're gonna need to start focusing HP though. We're on 1 HP. What the fuck was I thinking? What am I thinking? Why did I take the weird ghost? Oh, right, I know the issue. You fucking weren't thinking, man. We don't have any form of live. Okay, hold on. Our 1% lifesteal has put in so much more work than anybody else should have ever had to put in. Oh my God, what a terrifying wave for no reason. I mean, it's not even over yet. We're still just trying our hardest to stabilize from my own mistakes. I mean, it's not the worst idea, right? Because I did need the HP after taking decomposing flesh. That's true. There's a time and a place, man. You don't show up to Alcoholics Anonymous with a 6-pack because it was on sale. It's just a time and place. Roll me. Give me armor. Now we're feeling better. Okay, okay. Oh, good shit. Now, what are we looking for here? We could take that, but I honestly kind of... I'm afraid of myself with it. We'll take this, roll me once, shame on you. Lock me twice, shame on me. There we go. Now we're looking okay. In terms of damage, how's it feeling? Not great, but that's all right. Add Derp the Froggy, control thyself. What, is Derp flaming in all chat? Is Derp using the songs that aren't in the white person version of TV off? What the hell? What's going on? My toxic gaming king. This is Joe is cooking a squirrel girl. Can you give them extra sloppy? Hell yeah. Is a goated Adam too? Dude, Joe's squirrel girl goes crazy. Whenever Joe whips out Squirrel Girl, I'm like, we're about to have a game on our hands. In fact, the only reason Squirrel Girl's not meta, and I'll tell you, this is my true and honest take, even after her ult getting changed, it's not strong enough for her to be meta. It's a good ult now. It's an okay ult now. But like, it's no tire in Overwatch, you know? All right. We can't do Black Flag, despite it being my favorite Assassin's Creed game and leading to my favorite Ubisoft game of all time. Oh, you didn't play Skull and Bones? That only works if people actually know what Skull and Bones is, which I'm assuming most people live happy lives, so they probably don't. We don't need any of those, so we'll just go on. We need piercing soon, though, and I need HP also. Both of those are not exactly optional anymore. Luckily, we shoot fast enough that the explosions are carrying. Black Flag is by far the best Assassin's Creed, 100%, and I don't think you can ever change my mind on it. Dude, there's something, I was talking with my older brother about it, because my older brother still loves Ubisoft games and plays all of the Assassin's Creed games. Don't ask for his political opinions. Anyways. No, but, so, we were talking about Assassin's Creed. Another thing that I miss is, I miss the Assassin's Creed Wanted multiplayer. I don't know if anybody else played it. I played the shit out of it. You would get like a bounty and it would be, hey, here's your target. It's another player playing an assassin. And all of you were trying to blend in with the crowds and environments on the maps while going after each individual target. And I can't remember if it was like last man standing. I think they had different game modes, but it was so fun. I remember just standing in crowds of people for like 30 minutes and playing the longest con that I could just to kill one guy. I miss that shit so much. We need to take armor. We need to take attack speed when it's right there and free. Lifesteal is nice, but not for us. We could use a better heart, and instead we'll just take this. Now, we still do really need a heart. So I'm looking for any form of health up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, roll. Well, if I lock you, I wouldn't want to buy you next time. I'll lock you because I do want to buy you next time. -1 range damage, but we have a chance to heal. Don't care enough. Celery tea, I wish that I could, but yeah, 5% XP. Oh, but it is so good, man. But yeah, no, I remember I loved the Wanted game mode. And I don't think there's ever been another multiplayer that's done it exactly the same. Because it was almost like a social deduction style multiplayer game, but everybody's the imposter. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants everyone else dead. And you would see another assassin run by, check your targets, be like, well, they're not after me and they just killed someone else. Not my problem. And just keep walking, man. It was so sick. I really missed that game mode, dude. It was so fun. But I don't really think any multiplayer has ever matched it verbatim. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's live. Hold on. Call me Nico Robin at any slobby because I want to live. Give me a second. Daddy's locking in. They might be cooking on Marvel Rivals. They don't know the true hell that is Brotato lobbies. All right, softy, you wouldn't last 5 minutes in Brotato. I say walking into every single enemy. You got to understand it's called training. As in running a train on myself. Plus 15% piercing damage, minus 2% damage. If we can ever get piercing, that's huge for us. It's not seeming very likely, but that's just our current juncture. Can't do any of those. Great. Okay, it's a heavy explosive launcher. That's something. I mean, you take this, you combine these, and now you're up to something. You take this, but only because it gives... Oh, no, it just does damage based off armor. I thought it gave armor. You lock sharp bullets 100% of the time and are insanely sad that you don't have it this time because you spent all of your money on a stupid fucking spiky shield like a troglodyte. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's just a horde wave. What are the odds we can't kill a singular horde wave? Probably decently high, but... I think laser pistol is our goat here. I know it's our only red weapon, which makes it obviously seem to be our goat, but I don't know what our lifesteal is actually looking like. And well, I ran through 4 enemies there, and my HP is still looking pretty healthy, and I ran through 5 more just to really prove that I can run through enemies, I guess. Yeah, our speed must suck right now. I must not have upgraded our speed enough. Okay, if we die here, it's a speed issue, for sure. Unprepared for horde. I needed piercing before horde, and I bought a spiky shield for no reason other than it kind of looked cool sitting there, and I just couldn't, you know, bear to see a blacksmith's talents go to waste like that. So I decided if I don't buy it, then who will? Well, right now we're feeling pretty good. Cut through center. It was a dangerous cut through. I don't think that I should have done it, yet here we are now with me living with the consequences of my own actions, and I'm living with the consequences of my own actions. Roll this, roll this. I mean, you can give me better than what you're giving me, but I'll just take what I can get. By 1, none of those are even remotely appealing. A second decomposing flesh sounds great, but minus 10% damage for it. Now it doesn't sound so great. 10% damage against enemy. Nah, we don't care about that. Attack speed for minus damage. I think our damage matters more. Also, we already have one of you. Never mind. I guess that's a really non-issue there. Minus speed. Minus speed when I was just complaining about speed sounds psychotic, doesn't it? So let's just lock it and wait on it for now. No. Yeah, actually, I don't care. I don't care. Elemental damage does nothing for us. Pistol does also nothing for us. Shredder isn't bad. This is minus range, so we can't. And then a rocket launcher we'll definitely take. And we'll lock in the mouse too. Why not? We're just locking everything. Our entire shop is locked. It's probably a really good idea. I see it now, how great of an idea it is. What's our lifesteal up to? We're up to 8% lifesteal and 21 HP regen. We're decently tanky. Do you have a same issue as last time where we don't deal damage? Almost. We're at least dealing some damage, which feels better. But our range damage is only at 4. So we could really use to get that to like 20. AKA 5 times what we're at right now. If you're not great at math, sorry. I know I don't even have a calculator on me at all times, and yet I'm able to do that. Maybe my teachers were on to something. Maybe they were right about memorizing my times tables in 3rd grade. All right. I'll give it up. They got that one. Really pulled one over on me. Keep dodging through. Oh yeah, we just took the hook that makes our items more cursed. It's fine. Curse should be really good for us, if anything. And then there was a lot of stuff I locked, so hopefully we have money. We've got a decent amount of money. Really dumb run-throughs there, but I just wanted my money. Goldfish. Our items will be 1 tier higher after the next reroll. Sure. Harvesting up plus 12. When we have something that increases our harvesting, I think we have to. We're just gonna buy out our shop. Yeah. We just buy those two. It's minus 5 harvesting, that's fine. Hordes appearing on our next wave. I actually think I'm gonna drop you because I don't want to minus my speed. And then we will get the rocket launcher next time, and we should be set up really nicely. And we've got a reroll to go with next time. I wanted to save money for the reroll just because, like, we're probably gonna see some reds. If I had to imagine. If we don't, I feel like we've been a little bit scammed, seeing as my luck is 14, aka it is positive. It's not anything insane. You're obviously able to get to like 2,000 luck or whatever, so it's nothing absurd, but it's good enough that I should be seeing some good drops already, and then they get upgraded a tier. I don't really know how Goldfish works. It didn't exist last time I played. Good news though. Good news for me. I don't have to worry about that shit at all. I'm dead and laid out. All right, let me take a sip of something and feel it go throughout my entire body. Yeah, that's a visceral experience. Sorry, that was my final sip of Diet Coke. Now I'll actually drink water and be hydrated. All right. I don't know if it picks up my satisfied noise. It's weird. I said but it's not even like it was that cold. How did that feel? Like our best run so far, but our #1 issue was on level ups. We never saw range damage. So I've got this character solved now. I just need to see range damage. The other one was easy. You could just play whatever you wanted, and he was too strong to ever be stopped. This guy, he does things a little bit differently. Good shit. Getting both of those on round 1 matters a lot. Minusing 3% attack speed, I can't do. Minusing 2 harvesting for stats I don't care about, I also can't do. We'll start by actually getting some harvesting, then buying a coupon for us. Buying these and combining, buying this, and then just starting our next wave. I know we're not really any stronger from that, but it was a decent econ play. Why did I just let him hit me? First one's free. There definitely was not that my hands were completely off my keyboard and I thought for no reason whatsoever the game was going to dodge for me. No. It's because the first one's free. All right, I got to build up their ego somehow. All right, you're absolutely done. How are you still alive? Okay. Whew. Minusing 1 armor, but getting all of those other stats up feels really worthwhile. Starting to get some range damage also feels very worthwhile. Can't potentially say yes to any of you. Revolver is okay. It's like barely okay enough for me to take. And then Shredder was doing work for us, so we'll take it again. And then in the meantime, We also have SMG now. SMG, I don't know if it got nerfed or anything. It used to be my #1 favorite gun in the game, just because it was so consistent at everything it did. I don't mind the revolver, though. I have so many cough drop wrappers on my desk. Man's a fucking addict. It makes me so sick. Honestly, I'm so sad seeing what our great nation has come to. Just average everyday Americans got cough drop wrappers lying on their desk like that. What the hell is right? You think Howls is gonna save you in a time like this, man? Plus 1 more range damage will definitely take. 10 harvesting is too good to pass up for right now. Pocket Factory is really nice also. Combine these, grab this, lock Pocket Factory, and go on. Get on with your bad self or whatever. How are stats looking? Okay. Not great, but like they're completely acceptable for where we are. It's wave 4, so I guess they don't need to be perfect yet, but we're yet to get armor, but we do have a decent amount of harvesting. So I would love to get something else that can help our harvesting actually scale up. I think I hear Born Again in my sleep. Me personally, I just hear the again from Bucky Barnes.
Sorry, if you aren't hip with the comics like me, that's the Winter Soldier, by the way. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Yeah, I mean, you know, I try not to brag.
Oh, wait, that would have been a perfect opportunity. Oh, wait, it blocks my hotkeys because I'm in a game right now. Never mind. Imagine I put on the nerd face right now. No wonder I don't hotkey well sometimes. I was like, I thought I was pressing them. Turns out I do, but sometimes games are blocking my input. Okay. Yoink this, yoink this. I'm feeling decent about that. Ooh, a revolver upgrade. I'm very happy to see. Actually, I'll just take the explosion damage. Again! Yes, I fucking love those. Also, there's one character in the game who constantly makes me crack up, man. Like, I'm not even huge on constant Marvel quips. There's some characters, like Spider-Man does them so endearingly, so it's hard to not love his quips, you know what I mean? Because he's just such a, I think a lot of it's also carried by the lineage or legacy of Stan Lee, why so many people like Spider-Man quips, myself included. But anyways, the one character, bro, Goon Knight makes me laugh every time he opens up his mouth. Just because the man is so psychotic, and I love that for him. One of his voice lines that consistently makes me chuckle is if you kill Punisher with Goon Knight, Goon Knight says, "Good, that guy was a psycho." It makes me laugh every time because it's constantly juxtaposed by Moon Knight being like, "There's a god living inside my head." And that's our authority on who is and who is not psycho. Naval gun? Bro, I have played Sea of Thieves. You don't have to convince me to get the blunderbuss. All right, I was gonna get it anyways. We've got an entire shop of weapon upgrades for us, so we've got some stuff to look forward to after this. Now, our HP is looking dire. Why does it look so bad? I don't know. We do have 2% lifesteal, just like I like my milk. We do spawn stuff from the Pocket Factory, but right now it's gonna suck because our engineering's horrible. I do plan on getting our engineering back up, but like Ritual was too good to pass up when we didn't have any form of sustain. I know it's yet again, I'm playing every single item rather than going into a coherent build. Just you wait. This time there's something different though. We started with harvesting. So in theory, we're set up better for the future. It's just a question of, do we reach that future? Right now, it's looking like the answer is no. So I should probably start taking a little bit of speed. I'm of course talking about the drug. It's our first time getting more tree spawn. We can recycle that one. Speed plus 3%. I'm happy to take for that. Buy this one, and combine you two. And then we keep a revolver there. And roll me once. Don't need any of those, so we just start our next wave. We're looking all right. We'll find out what the blunderbuss does. Well, actually, let me see right now. Cooldown is reset when you pick up a material. Oh. So it's all about just constantly picking up materials and shooting with this one, which is ideal anyways for what we're trying to do. Okay. Does it have an insane cooldown? Is 4.5 seconds. So it will still shoot even without picking up materials, but picking up materials just makes it feel way better. So then we're probably looking for like that coin that instantly picks up all materials and makes them fly to you, because then our blunderbuss does nothing but shoot. Okay, I'm down for blunderbusses, man. Her bus does what when you blunder? Dude, blunder is actually all I see whenever I play chess. I'm not by any means good at chess. Actually, let me say the opposite. I'm bad at chess. Whoa, hold on. I'm bad at living in video games also. So it turns out I've got a wide skill set of being horrible. Let me take this for plus luck. You got to take +3 range damage and then +3 armor. The armor should help a lot. But yeah, every time afterwards, I hate the kind of chess apps that just tell you, hey, you blundered, but they don't tell you like what the better play would have been. Hey, here you left open your queen. Yeah. What are you proposing I do instead, man? You can't just, I don't like you sitting on the sideline and saying you played poorly and then doing nothing to offer me a solution in which I could play better in the future. Telling someone they blundered is insanely unhelpful in my opinion. Oh, you blundered here. Okay. Thank you. Now, can you give me constructive criticism, or are we just going to be like, you blundered here? Granted, I don't really have... Chess, to me, feels more like a memory game rather than a skill game, and I don't know if that's the common idea yet. Just give it a couple more years, and I'm sure people will come around on it. Because, like, to me, it seems like the grandmasters are the people who remember each position and what the most optimal move is, not the people who solve what the most optimal move is. The whole game's already been solved. The question is, do you remember the solution? It's just a big old test. That's how I've always viewed chess. Now, speed chess, you could say, is very different because you got to think way faster, and I probably agree with that, but, like, then you're getting too nuanced into it for me. I'm trying to start up chess.com and lose. That's pretty much all I've got. All right, take this one. Minusing 2% of our lifesteal, but getting 20 luck and 8 dodge. I think it's worthwhile. +2 range damage. We have to take it when it shows up. More enemies showing up. You gotta roll me. You buy a revolver, combine a revolver, roll again. I mean, yeah, 4% lifesteal at no downside. Oh, actually, it takes away your knockback. Yeah, like I no downside whatsoever. Roll once more. Range damage up. Turret. How much damage does the turret do? 80% engineering. Our engineering's currently at 1. Damn. Hey, someday you'll get there, turrets, all right? And look, the turrets are mainly here just for like our pocket factory anyways. I don't care how much they actually end up outputting. Blunderbuss is feeling great. I think Blunderbuss has some kind of ricochet to it, or it's the Shredifier plus plastic explosives plus TNT combo. Whatever the combo is, feels great. Very big fan of whatever's going on the run. Feels so much stronger than the other ones we've had. I think investing and harvesting early has given us a lot more of money to play with for these early rounds. And the early rounds are really where everything, it sets your entire mood for the day, you know? Like if you woke up out of bed and the first thing you did was fall onto the floor and hit your head really hard, you probably wouldn't enjoy the day. You got to get that first thing started first, and that's what harvesting does for us. Puts us in the right mood to start out. We're already up to like 3 level ups here. Give me that curse. Thank you. That's all I ask. Curse, they make it sound like it would be a bad stat. It seems to be the best stat in the entire game. It's more money. It's more damage. It's more problems we have, the more money it brings. Both of those were new, so we'll take them. Don't care about either of those too much. 1 range damage or 8% damage. Just give me the 8%, honestly. Between these ones, I'm feeling neither. Ooh, armor is huge for us. Oh my god, another level. Give us some HP, because I've been noticing our HP is a little bit lacking. It's like there's somebody playing the game who constantly neglects HP. It's me! It's me! I do that! I'm down to go down 2 HP regen for this one. Can't buy another coupon as much as it may pain me. Crit chance down. Everything's gonna be 1 tier higher. Roll me. You simply must. Structure attack speed. Sure. Not enough to buy this one now. Okay, fine. I'll take it. It's probably worth buying this one, but I'm not going to buy it next time. If we hit 500 V-Bucks here, sorry, materials, that's what they're called. In my mind, every other word for currency aside from V-Bucks purged itself, and I have not played Fortnite in 3 years. No, it's probably been less than... Okay, when did the Goku and Vegeta skins drop? Because that was the last time that I played. I didn't come back for the Cell Max and Frieza one, or I don't know if it was Cell Max. It could have just been normal Cell. Either way, I didn't come back for those ones. Why? I just didn't. It's such a big game to install just for that. I came back when Goku and Vegeta dropped. I hopped on, spent like $30 on buying them, went, hell yeah, this is awesome, then proceeded to not keep playing. But hey, no build felt great. I think no build's like the only mode that's enjoyable. No offense to anybody who enjoys building the Taj Mahal after hearing 1 bullet whiff by them. Just not quite my speed. If I shoot at you and all of a sudden I'm looking at a fully developed city, you and I are not going to be friends. All right. Take this one, free reroll always. We already own one of those. Take this one because it's already consumed itself. Sell the ball and chain because even though it is unique, I don't like what it's doing for me. Rip and tear does nothing. Gatling is all we need. And we lock the SMG. Yeah, we lock the SMG because we buy SMG, then use our free reroll to use our goldfish on better items. But now we've got a Gatling turret too, which should just change everything. Probably. I've never picked up this item before, but I'm imagining it's just going to carry us through the entire game. The blunderbuss did great though. No shade whatsoever to Mr. Blunder. Absolutely helped us out when times were tough. It was there for me like a shining beacon in the darkness, and that's what I needed. It was my personal bat signal, probably. I mean, like I said, I don't really read comics. I wait for somebody else to summarize them for me and then act like I know everything. That's why I bought the Maker skin in in Marvel Rivals, because I've been loving Mr. Fantastic. I think he's so fun. And then I watched the Maker's lore and I was like, this guy's fucked up. I want him. Is it an I could fix him moment? No, man, he's unfixable. Absolutely. In fact, nobody can look. Every time I see someone who's like, I could fix them, I'm like, I think exclusively you could make them worse. Almost verbatim, the only outcome is that it ends up worse for them. All right, none of those call my name too hard, aside from speed a little bit. But I'm gonna roll. Yeah, this is why we save and we roll. I like all of these, but I'm gonna take more harvesting. I'm going to buy the SMG to level it up and get 6 max HP and then roll and see what we're looking at. Gnome doesn't help us at all. Okay, well, damn. That's what I wasted, sorry, that's what I saved my goldfish for. Whoa, wasted? No, far from it. Limited to 20 of these because then you'd be at 100% chance to double your materials. I'm just gonna buy the one. I gotta buy sharp bullets when they show up. Sure, it takes down my piercing damage. Sure, it takes down my damage. Sure, it takes down my knockback. But do you really need anyone else? All right, let's see who the boss is, see how our damage is actually feeling. The answer may surprise you. Not great. And I say that with mostly seriousness because I thought that our damage was actually really good. I guess I did take our damage down a pretty significant percentage during that last shop. Then didn't even really think about it. But, damn. Whoa, hey. All right. I'm just gonna let it keep shooting for itself. Focusing the boss was doing nothing but causing me strife, and I'm trying to forget about my worries and my strife. At least if the bare necessities are to be believed. Good shit. Dodge down. Oh man, he doesn't know what to do. He's never seen one dodge like this. Dear Lord. I took the whatever pill makes you in the Matrix. I didn't see it. It's actually true. I've never seen the Matrix before. Why? It was made before I was born, so therefore I can just call anybody who says anything good about it Unk, and then I get like social cred. Then all of a sudden I own you. Yeah, we'll take that. I can't minus our lifesteal any more than I currently have. It's already so far down. 2 more range damage sounds phenomenal to me. None of those even look remotely appealing. That sounds great. None of you work. Baby with a beard works. Wait, like the first Matrix or any of them? No, I've never seen any of the Matrix movies. I mean, like, why? Are you gonna say that they're really good? Because if you're about to say that the Matrix movies are really good, guess what? You've got a firm unk coming your way. And I don't mean sexually. And you might say, why would he have implied that? Because after I said a firm unk, I was like, damn, that does not sound right. So I really wanted to make sure I clarified and got my point across on what I was actually talking about there. Make him watch? Oh, what? So then I can be unk status? No thanks. And you can't make me. I refuse to be taken. I'll have to be kicking and screaming. Plus, I've already seen essentially the reboots of the Matrix. What are the reboots of the Matrix? The fucking John Wick movies. And you might say they're completely different. They both, if you have Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves in an action movie that comes about disassembling parts of society, sorry, that's the Matrix. I've already seen it. I don't need to see anything else. I already know. I've already got it on lock. I've seen New Age Matrix. I don't need to see the original. It'd be like saying I have to watch Romeo and Juliet. No, bitch, I already saw Nomeo and Juliet. Why are you trying to make me watch some fucking hack job? But I've seen the best one already. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll recycle that. More range damage for sure. Take this one. I mean, I don't really think jerky's helpful, but we'll take it. They just aren't skippity. Don't bother with them. See? See? Someone my age has reaffirmed everything. Minus 10% damage, but we pierce harder. I think I'm just going to get more piercing damage. Because we already pierce so hard. I don't think we need more pierce. What I really need is damage percent. So could you give me like anything that would help me with that? No? All right, that works too. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Dude, any damage percent? Hello? Do I have a laser gun? I don't have a laser gun. What's doing the least work? 4K. You just got upgraded. You're dealing 3,400. You're dealing 2,000. You're dealing 5,000. And you did 17,000. All right, you're out, laser guns in. What else are we looking at? None of these yet again. Yes, I am totally your age, fellow kid. You shouldn't. That's how someone gets groomed. Don't use that kind of dialogue. That's groomer's language. That's their weapon, not ours. Woo. Damn. This guy's hard to dodge, man. Holy shit. All right, we're good. We're good. But yeah, I know I briefly touched on it earlier. I think it's so insanely funny that Elon Musk heard that Asmongold's channel has editors and assumed that meant he has people above him who tell him what to do, and not that he pays editors so he doesn't have to sit in front of his computer and edit his streams. I say edit his streams so that they do anything other than cut out somebody else's video and Asmon's in the corner, and every now and then he goes, oh, that's really interesting. It's good to be on top, baby. I just thought that was so funny, man. Holy shit. And it was all because he had to lie that he's the best Path of Exile player of all time, man. It's so funny. All right, we'll take the engineering here. 1 armor's tempting, but 2 range damage speaks my language in a different way. This one is -1. I don't know if I fuck with that actually for this build. Yeah, none of these. Thankfully, he's in the government. Yeah, he sure is. Well, not in everyone's government, just ours for now. Every ranged weapon has +3 projectiles. Every ranged weapon's 5th projectile has +3. Okay, never mind. I misread that. Thought it was the best item in the game for a second. We're still going to take it. Now give me any damage upgrade. +5% attack speed, +1% every until the end of the round, bonus loss when taking damage, -2 engineering. None of you help me. More damage against elites. Look, you help, but you're not what I wanted. Roll me once more. Dude, does nothing give damage anymore? There used to be a world where people would get damage. It's fine. We're still shooting way more projectile. Honestly, if I lose this run, I deserve it. We should have... Did I buy silver bullets? Thank God I bought silver bullets, because we had no boss damage. It was our #1 issue. But yeah, no, he's definitely involved in our government, in the U.S. government. I'm very happy about that for sure. I definitely think someone as stable as him should be in the government, so... Definitely think the man who's crashing out on social media because of Path of Exile 2. Which, also... Okay, I don't know much about Path of Exile 2, but I know about Path of Exile 1. How is it possible to be bad at the game? Because isn't the entire gameplay made in your build? And once you have your build, you just look at cooldowns and click them? I mean, I guess I'd say this as somebody who's walking around in a game and the guns are shooting for me. But like, I'm pretty sure the game is all done in the build screen for your character, and there's no execution to have, like, even remotely. So I don't even know how you could be bad at it, but like a grain of salt. I'm not 100% sure because I don't play the game. I think more lifesteal would really hit the spot right around now. 2 more range damage sounds divine. More loot aliens appear, sure. They're gonna move faster, but I think I'm okay with that. More attack speed at the cost of some of our damage. Hey, we've had nothing but our damage get taken away the whole time. Why change that now? Minusing 1 armor. Never mind. We already had that one. I can't possibly do it. -2 HP regen for a bunch of stats I really like. I'm down with that. We're in negative HP regen. That's fine. It doesn't harm us. Okay. Sorry. Couldn't remember if it did or not, so I wanted to check. Minus 2% speed, but we get our HP regen back to positive and our elemental damage stays positive. Why not? Why do I care about my elemental damage? I don't know. But in my mind, there was an actual reason that I was like, yeah, elemental damage is really good for this run. I don't think that it is, though. I think I lied to myself. Which is awesome because no one else was going to do it for me. So I'm happy that I was able to get really ahead of the curve on that one. All right, hold on. I'm taking a sip of water because the game plays itself at this point. As it turned out, I do not drink nearly enough water when I stream. Holy shit. I feel like this entire jug next to me should be gone by the time I'm done streaming. I'm gonna like, I've talked about how many fluid ounces it is before. Do I remember now? No. Or milliliters, I think. Milliliters is how they measure them because it's larger than fluid ounces. That makes a lot of sense. Also, fluid ounces get abbreviated as flounces, and I don't like that. It just sounds wrong. Plus max HP minus dodge knockback. I'm fine with that. I've had before. I'm fine with that. 4 range damage, 100%. All right, and then we move on. We get a red SMG. Very happy about that. We'll start at 1 HP next wave. Why? I want to live life on the fucking edge. I want to get edged. What other reason is there? Roll again. Hey, 10% attack speed. Your increases the attack speed of your structures by 30%, 50% of your attack speed. So it's actually going to be more than that, but we'll definitely take it still. Oh, it's Mother, and I have started myself with no HP regen. This is a wonderful idea. Or sorry, with no health, even remotely. Any other boss, and I would feel so safe right now. It being Mother, I do not like. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We've stabilized enough. I feel like my lifesteal is not as good as it should be for how many projectiles we have, but still. Luckily, her spawns are just kind of giving us more to feed off of because of our baby with the beard. That's the first boss we killed, and I don't think we just killed him. I thought that was a pretty commanding kill. I didn't feel even a modicum of fear within me, which is weird because normally I extra detect the cum within me. I've got a sixth sense for this. It's like I was made for this. Yeah, no, this one feels great. All right. Finally, we'll be able to mark Curious off the list. Am I putting the cart before the horse? No. No, I mean, well, like, I'm putting the cart down and I'm putting the horse firmly in front of it, yes. But HP regen is double when you have less than... Sure, why not? Sell this one? Sure, why not? Well, it's late for you, but I'll take you still. Sell you. 12 max HP, I'm very happy with. 4 armor, I'm very happy with. Minus 8% crit chance for a bunch of stats I really like. Yeah, I'm down with that. Don't care for torture. It's just not quite my tempo. Plus 3 engineering, plus 3 max. We'll take it because we do a lot of engineering, but I don't know how good it will actually be. But that's fine. Our HP regen has also shot up. So now I think we're just unstoppable. I don't, like, before it was almost guaranteed. Now I see no world where I could even lose unless I want to stand on top of them and eat an entire shotgun blast. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Sorry, that's fucked up. Anyways, unless I want to do that, I think that it's pretty much in the bag. I find it hard to come up with a good lose con. So let's see what I can discover, because if anybody, I'm kind of like the Christopher Columbus of getting lose cons, as in somebody else had already thought of one before, and then I just discover it in real time and take all the credit for it. Which is pretty much what I'm best at anyways. Dude, he really did have the best go of things. He went to a place that was already discovered, and everyone was like, holy shit, he found this place? That must be so nice. He actually said your joke louder and got everybody else to laugh. And like, yeah, it sucks for you, but hey, you gotta imagine he was feeling pretty good about that one. All right, we'll take this one. It's free. We'll take this one. It's free. I don't want to minus my armor at all, honestly, even for some kind of benefit or upside. Minusing 10% damage for this, I don't like. Plus 1% damage for every knockback you have, only minus 16. Well, that's pretty good, but I don't think we're going to be going for it. Melee damage up, no shot. Melee damage up, elemental down. Look, it's just not... I mean, we'll take this one because it's 2 armor. 15% chance to heal 1 when killing an enemy. Yeah, we kill a lot of enemies, I'd say. Plus damage minus attack speed. Our attack speed is already too good, so take it. Take it, it's yours. Go to wave 19, and I'm feeling on top of the world. I'm feeling unstoppable today. Is that the song that everybody sings on American Idol? Sorry, America's Got Talent, I think is what it's called now, but it still has Simon Cowell, who's got enough Botox at this point that I don't think he'll ever outage the show anyways. It'll be 400 years from now and his face will still be perfectly preserved. Because, like, holy shit, every time I see him, it kind of reminds me of somebody. Like, if you were to order one of those masks off of Temu that's made to make you look like a celebrity, Simon Cowell is wearing, like, a 3D version of one of those for Simon Cowell. And it does not look good. But if he's happy, then I guess power to him. I just know at this point, his face has more preservatives than half of the processed food that RFK wants out of our country, so. It makes you wonder. All right, good shit. No, not gonna do anything for me. Not gonna do anything for me. 4 armor, 100%. Roll me, roll me. 4 range damage. That's precisely what I was looking for. We do have a nuclear launcher. Let's see how our damage is looking. 17k, 9k, 33, 9, 14, 8. Like, you're doing some work, but okay, we won't take the nuclear launcher. Fine. Take you, why? It's free. Take you, why? It's free. Heavy gun with piercing and lifesteal. The obliterator. I don't think I've ever run an obliterator before. I mean, it's time to be a scientist. And then we'll also buy this one just so we can see what happens on rolls. You're supposed to give me damage when I do that. You're supposed to give me damage when I do that, man. It's a 50% chance. It's supposed to happen every single time. I hit the 10% chance before I hit the 50. That's fucked up. All right. Wave 20 time. What was our harvesting at the end? Only 56, but honestly, for how little we invested in it at the start, I'll take it. Because I think we only put ourselves to like 15 harvesting, and it was helpful enough for us to get the items we needed. Also, I don't know what our obliterator is doing, if it's doing anything. I'm going to choose to believe that it is. Why? Because it makes me feel better about buying it. That's pretty much the only reason. I have not noticed it shooting at all. Maybe it's got like an insanely long cooldown between shots. Hence its insane damage, maybe. I don't know. We'll see at the end what it did. All right, win a run with Curious in Crash Zone. Plus 1% damage for every 10 luck you have. Plus 3% chance of finding an extra pearl in a crate. That seems really good, actually. There's probably, are there new achievements for winning with every character on the other map too? Because if so, sorry boys, Brotato is back on the menu. It will be so back on the menu. Hold on, I'm checking the achievements right now, and Steam puts it in the smallest window known to man, just to make sure that I can't read anything. Okay, global achievements. Win with Fisherman in Abyss, win with Golem in Abyss, win with... Oh, yeah. They've all got achievements for winning in the Abyss. Oh, fuck yeah. 250 points left for Lord. All right. I won't end stream until you're a Lord. Hey, man, but like only if you keep playing him. You start with 1 builder's turrets. Every 5 uncollected materials are converted into 1% structure attack speed and 1 structure range. At the end of a wave, engineering modifiers are increased by 50%, plus 20 harvesting. You can't have structures. Okay. Minus 30% pickup range. So we're just getting 1 giga powered. 1. I'll never stop. He's perfect. That's so true. That's so true. I do wish, because like they've got the one skin from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, right? Which is like, it's a fun idea and I fuck with it and whatever. I kind of wish they gave you like a don't be rash voice line. Okay, good. I tried to feed him a couple mats so we could see what we had going on. And then we're going to go harvesting and we're going to get a little bit of armor. Our damage, it's not that it doesn't matter. It's just that it only kind of matters. Minus 30% pickup range. Okay, plus 20 harvesting. Sure, engineering modifiers are increased by 50%. So I need engineering as soon as possible. Until then, we'll take damage up. We got nothing for it. So you might say, wow, what a waste of your money. It was not a waste of my money, first of all. But primarily because we did still get 1 curse out of it. And curse... pretty fucking good. In fact, I see no downside to curse. Oh, it makes the enemy stronger? Good. It's called a challenge. What, you turn on Dark Souls and ask where's the easy mode? Turn it on, say, oh, I need the game journalist difficulty? No. Lock in, learn the mechanics, and let's play. Rich coming from the guy who died on 46 runs in a row. Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, guys. Come on. We've been over this. I need some engineering. Instead, I'll just take lifesteal. I'm just doing lifesteal SMG engine just so I can stay alive while my turret keeps farming up. At least that's the hope. Buy both of those. Lock this because speed will be very helpful for this character, I feel. So the builder turret is just our special turret. He's our little guy. Wow, our pickup range really does suck. But that's probably by design, so that way I'm trying to hit one level and then just leave mats on the floor. Because I want my turret to level up as much as possible still. It's already going kind of crazy. There's got to be some other stuff I'm looking for. There's another one that's like plus structure attack speed. And I bet that one would probably still feel pretty good, even though we can't get any other structures. That's +4 engineering or +4 something. Is it in a secondary stat? Structure, attack, speed, and range. Okay, yeah. +2 more engineering we'll definitely take. I think I'd just go damage percent on that one. Give me speed, give me fuel, give me fire, give me, well, you understand the rest. Buy this one and lock our book. If we just keep scaling engineering, I don't understand how this character ever loses. Dude, going from a character like Curious to this, I'm like, what the hell? The game's easy. They made this for babies. Wait, this isn't fair. We do need to get our engineering up. Or not engineering, our luck up and our harvesting up. Why luck? Because if we're going to get a ton of trees to spawn, which we clearly are, we should get as many chests as possible. And with that, we should also look for a bag. So once I get the bag, once I can finally stop chasing the bag and I just already have it, we'll still feel a lot better. Good stats up, love to see it. Plus HP regen, but minus from consumables. I'll take -1 range damage, but chance to heal. Okay, we'll take a singular one, but I do need some range damage back. Instead, I will just take the armor, buy this one, and then we'll get our range damage back. Love to see it. Plus lifesteal, minus elemental damage, fine by me. -2 harvesting, I'll do -2, but I'm not happy about it. Now all we need is to get our butterfly and get our better SMG, and then we'll be all good. But dude, the Lord icons are such a sick mastery idea. I think that they really cooked with that idea, because it's such a simple thing that makes me want to keep playing the character. Now, I wish past Lord, they did like a mastery gold and black recolor or something like that. Some kind of classic, or maybe even, I had an idea, and I don't know if anybody else would even like it, if they did their first comic book appearance outfit as like your final mastery reward. I think that'd be pretty fucking sick. As like an insane grind for past Lord. Just that way, if you're like really into a character, eventually you can get something that's super exclusive to him. But I also know why they wouldn't want to do that, because like if you give away the best skin or an insanely exclusive skin to people, they're not going to feel any need to buy other skins because they have their cool exclusive one. We'll get more loot aliens to appear and then we go off. Our engineering's still only at 7, which is strange to me, because I thought we were getting plus 50% modifiers to engineering. Or like, it said like plus 50% engineering at the end of wave, but we're still only at 7, which is not, adding an extra 50% would not keep us as low as it is currently. But I could also just misunderstand something. Now, our damage does suck, sure. I've got nothing else to add to that. No, I mean, our turret will be carrying. We just needed to start piercing as a structure. Until then, we keep running around and doing what we can to just keep ourselves alive. And we're doing pretty decent at staying alive. We're just not doing too good at anything else. That's a bunch more for this one. Recycle that. We can't afford it. No. Yeah, no to those. I thought about them, though. Plus 8% damage sounds great. Give me engineering. We do get 2 engineering. That's awesome. 33% chance to gain a material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. Yeah, what's our crit chance again? 0%. As nice as Hunting Trophy can be early, I don't think I can take it. -7% attack speed. I'll take it because structure attack speed is different, so why not? Minusing 2 for not as much damage up, I don't think I can do. But getting a little bit of a hit to our range does less than nothing for me. -2 knockback, -2 dodge. I'm happy with both of these. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. I've got to just keep playing around my turret. That's my issue, is I keep walking out and acting like I'm the carry. Granted, with 6 SMGs strapped to me, turns out you don't actually have to play the character for his mechanics. You just got to put everything in the square hole. It's just that simple. Keep throwing it right here, and all of a sudden, we're chilling. Can't wait for Joe to hit Lord on Jeff. Joe, pull out your Lord, Jeff. Flex to Derek real quick. Don't worry. You don't have to wait. Joe, hover Jeff. Jarvis, solo out the family of 4. Jarvis, get slightly inebriated and start driving. The buzz helps me drive a little bit better, Jarvis. +1 something from that. I got you, as you should. I don't think I'm going to take... +4 engineering is huge for us. More trees, more of this, and then roll me. And then a bag, because we're just chasing the bag anyways. Pearl, we don't have much luck yet. But, Sharp Bullet's huge. Sharp Bullet is massive for us. Can't wait for Salted Slice to hit Lord Adam. Yeah, I play way too many characters to hit Lord. That's my issue. I love hot swapping, man. Now, Adam is the first one where I really feel like I want Lord. I was like, I'll get Lord Luna, but like I really enjoyed playing Luna, but I also think I was just playing Luna because of how strong she was, not necessarily because of how good she was. So what caused you to get an extra shot? But why do you shoot more now? Is that something for this? I couldn't tell you. I actually can't. I was trying to find it out myself. Turns out there is no answer. There is no spoon. I lied or whatever. Sorry, there is no fridge. That's what it was. But like, yeah, no, my issue is I just play whatever. I fill too much for people. Because I want Lord on basically everybody. Who's the exception? Probably not Psylocke. That's just me personally. I don't want to fucking deal with that character. Hell no. Not me. Woo! Not my son. All right, there we go. Gonna feel really nice to get a little bit of piercing damage going on. 2 elemental damage. Fuck you. 10 luck. Definitely. Sharp bullets. Pearl. Roll. Okay. Fuck. Right after I took the one that's horrible. All right. Thanks. They're really kind of you. +3 engineering and +5% speed. Yep. Both of those are worth locking. And we're looking good. What are we missing? Survivability. The one thing that Salted Slices runs consistently lack, because all I ever do is go, oh, this one will make me deal more damage. And then I never do anything that's going to actually help me. But I also don't know if turrets can crit. So I've just been operating under the assumption that they can't. Yeah, I've got 0% crit chance, and I saw a yellow number. So I think that even if it can crit, it's not of my accord, it's of its accord. I mean, maybe I just leave more on the ground. Finish cranking the Marble Hog. That shit is fun and good company. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I fucking love that game. Is playing Balatro. It's over for him. Instantly seeing Derp the Froggy is playing Balatro. This motherfucker is about to gamble away all of the joy he had. It's so over, man. It's so rough. That's a hard one to come back from. All right, out me like this. Guys, he's not done. Get him. Get him. All right. +2 armor. Yeah, I'll take that. Buy this one. Buy this one. Get even more trees to spawn. Buy this one. Roll me. Fucking buy this one. Buy another SMG. Health regen. Nah, I don't know about all that necessarily, because this one's interesting, but I don't want to minus my max HP at all. I'll -1 lifesteal for 3 health regen. The margins on it are just too good, man. How am I supposed to pass up margins like this? I know, I've watched one finance podcast before. Was it a real one? Probably not. It was on TikTok, man. People just set up an entire area to look like it's a podcast so that they pray you'll listen to them. Might be the most pathetic thing of all time, but hey, chase that bag, king? Question mark. I mean, the one bag chase you gotta respect is Haley Welsh's new dating app that's nothing but AI. You gotta respect that one. You might be saying, wait, she made a dating app that's AI? No, so like, okay, so it's not really like a dating app. It's supposed to be like a dating life advice app, but legit all you're doing is talking to ChatGPT. That is the entire purpose of the app, is you are talking to ChatGPT, and it is a paid for subscription. And that's a grind you gotta respect, because like that's such a level of scamming with no other ulterior motives. Crit chance up, we don't care. Armor up, we care, but I really need attack speed to be positive. Okay. There go 2 more elemental, or 2 more range damage. Oh, it's all, I can't go to bed while Salt is streaming. Plus I'm not tired yet. I'm gonna wind down with some good old fashioned gambling. So real, he's so real for this. He's just like the rest of us. -2 elemental damage plus everything else, I'll take it. Bro looks like a croissant. It's happened again. He's putting his Rorschach blob to the test. All he wants to do is see what I can glean from his words. Unless you mean derp, in which case, is it because he's orange? If so, I got good news. We got an orange president in the United States right now. I think. Derp still winds down the old-fashioned way. Heartwarming, this man winds down the old-fashioned way. Cut the ketamine and cocaine. No, the old-fashioned way is probably black tar heroin and thinking it's gonna make you live forever. Which is also why every time people talk about how health used to be better for you, or foods used to be better for you, I gotta disagree, because they were putting cocaine in Coca-Cola. They probably felt better to eat, I'll give you that, but like, I don't think they were better for you. I asked my doctor and he said that the copious cocaine intake is not good for me. So either he's lying or they are. -1 HP regen plus, yeah, we'll take it. It's plus melee damage, or plus range damage, why not? Plus 15% attack speed, we kind of need that. Minusing our speed a bit for all of those stats, I think it's worthwhile, but like, it's kind of whatever. Minusing melee damage is absolutely worth it. And then treasure maps are how we start scaling. Now, the boss is going to spawn here. Oh, yeah, there he is. Luckily, our turret has decided to actually focus the correct target. I was worried that he would not at all. Damn. Let's stay alive for a second. By the way, my SMGs, you might say, take way too long to kill. I agree. They're not here to kill. They're here to keep me alive. They're here to shoot fast and just kind of like supplement my low HP pool with the fact that they keep me in this. Bosses are impossible to kill on this character because of the fact that I have 1 turret, huh? Definitely makes it a bit rougher. Engineer from Risk of Rain 2 mains be looking at this character and licking their lips. Having to do nothing, you say? Keep training him around our central one, so hopefully he can eventually just like flop over. He has decided not to flop over. There's plus curse over here. Okay, let's just live, honestly. Change my mind. All right. Let's go. We're chilling. All right. There's a passive that increases damage every bullet fired. If there is, I don't think I have that unlocked. Most likely. We'll take that for more piercing. Unless you were saying, is there? But like, I don't remember anyone like that. It could be a new item from the DLC, which would make a lot of sense because I'm finding new things every day. Every day I'm on this earth, I'm learning new things. I'm kind of like Caillou, but an adult and also not bald. So, I lied, by the way. That's kind of what I had assumed. I don't know this game. Yeah, I had assumed as such, but I was like, because I was trying to think of it, I was like, there's no way it would have to be increases by 0.0008% or something like that for your damage. Even if it reset on wave restart, you just always run SMG. Don't you always run SMG anyways? Yeah. But like, you know, other people would. Not bald, while balding is technically bald. We see that patch of head on your head. Look! That's just my love spot, all right? That's where the Lord let me know he loves me extra, so he couldn't put extra hair up there. Hold on. Just stay alive for a little bit, or just fucking die, honestly. Don't listen to your own advice, whichever one you prefer. A lot of stuff going right there. Drop this one. Dude, if you're balding, you gotta shave it all off. It depends on the point you're at, I think. But I do agree for the most part. Once it's too far gone, 100%. But like, just because it's if you're thinning, I think you're fine to not have to shave it all off yet. But if you are balding, sorry, buddy. Duplicates the next item you get from the shop. Item limits can't be exceeded. So I could pay 151 for you to be anything, or alternatively, I could just like buy anything. All right, I see where you're going. I don't think we're going to be taking that one. It is a horde wave. Our turret should be good at one thing, and that one thing is hordes. Allegedly. I mean, it should be the only thing that this is really built to deal with. I guess we just keep running around and popping as many trees as possible, because the more bags we get, the more money we get. And all we're doing in this world, much like when I got first placed on here, is we're chasing the bag. I'm kidding, guys. I would never sell you out for any kind of money. Anyways, Haley Welsh has asked me to talk about Talk to a Coin for you guys. The Hawk to a Coin is a great new cryptocurrency blockchain. Ooh. I mean, I'm just saying you might want to invest all your money on it. Look, I'm no financial advisor or whatever, but this shit's going to the moon. I'm dead as hell. I'm so fucking alive. Kill 1,000 enemies that are more than... honestly, I couldn't even finish reading that. But yeah, I probably did that shit. All right. I knew I'd live 100%. That was... I don't think we deserve to. Hitting an enemy removes their speed. We kind of have to. Start at 1 HP next time. We kind of cannot, ever. 9 more HP will definitely take engineering up, sure. Give me this one. Combine these ones. And now we've at least got some guns set up. Plus 1% attack speed for every enemy on the field right now. I mean, like, it's not nothing, but it almost is. For the price, I'm going to say that's kind of nothing. What's our harvesting up to? Only 92. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit stronger by now. I was hoping we'd be cresting over 100 because I think I took tractor, didn't I? Oh, no, I took wheelbarrow, not tractor. Okay. But I did take wheat also. So I've got a decent amount of harvesting just from the passive stuff. So it should be pretty... After this one, I think we hit 100, right? I can't remember how much harvesting scales at the end of each round. It tells you if you hover it. Nah, not gonna do that shit. Straight up, ignorance is bliss, and I'm gonna keep being ignorant if you don't mind me. I'm just gonna continue to live in my own little bubble where I don't know how it works. Give way more materials. I mean, I'm just feeding as many materials as possible to this thing, because at this point, what do I even need to buy from the shop? Sure, I could have my own personal damage be higher, but that's not this is not the star of the show here, you know? Me existing, I'm just here as a vessel to make sure that my turret does good work. Like, I can't keep going with Marvel references. I'm sorry. It's all that's in my brain right now. I really don't... Okay, whatever. There's plus engineering, so I think we got to. Plus HP, we got to. Our crit chance already sucks, so we do this one. When is the Black Flag stream with you singing all the shanties? Can I skip the playing the game part and just do the shanties? When I was a kid, I would boot it up just to sail around and listen to them sing. You could say that's tragic. Fuck you. Honey, don't really care. Tractor. Look, I said if we take tractor, we're goated. So we take tractor so we can be goated. If only for a moment. We'll lock this one in. Go to wave 16. We have until wave 18 for our next boss enemy, but I really am not feeling great about it. Okay, so yeah, just give everything to my turret. I was a fool for ever picking up any of my own items. Dude, why is my pickup range so large? Oh no, I got the thing where it sometimes flies to me. Okay. That makes way more sense. I was thinking that the whole time I've been doing nothing but tanking pickup range. In fact, Gnome would go really great here. Gnome Chomsky, I would love to see him showing up. Do I actually know what he wrote? Nah, I think it was like he was either a philosopher or an author, and he honestly, same shit as far as I'm concerned. Both of them just write down what ifs. It's just some get called fiction, and then other ones people go, oh, that's really insightful and deep of them to think. Like, for example, if you wrote a story about locking people in a cave so that all that they would know is whatever was in the cave and then releasing them into the outside world, people would go, wow, what a great what a great fiction story, what a great fiction writer. You write that shit as a philosophy and people go, he's kind of a genius when you think about it. Yes, how did we not think of this before? Minus 1% attack speed and crit chance. It's fine. We'll take the hit. Now we got nothing but purple SMGs. Great. More piercing damage. Why not? All right. And then our builder turret wins us again. The character's not the most interesting. I just sit behind this the entire time. Oh my God, is that the real Peter Griffin in chat? What the hell? When did he show up? No way. Big fan of your work when it's next to Subway Surfers clips. It was some of the best I can ever hope for, especially when you talk about The Godfather insisting upon itself. And honestly, I've started to unironically take up that viewpoint, but the only reason I've started to take it up is because people get upset about it. Have I ever watched The Godfather? You think I have 3 hours to sit down and watch any movie? No. Did I see Oppenheimer? Yes, but it was because I was on a plane. They didn't have The Godfather on the plane. So what do you want me to do about that, all right? The plane rides are, I've noticed, the only time I will actually watch cinema of my own accord, which is... No, sometimes when there's real, true cinema coming out, I'll go to the movie theaters to see it, okay? Like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, of course I had to go see that shit in theaters, all right? That's real cinema. That's what movies were created for. Range down, I don't care. You think you scare me? Also, those all sucked. Elemental damage, lifesteal. Just give me more lifesteal. Just keep me alive. Our first red one. No, we can't. I mean, no shot. That one's fine. All right, that's that. What else we got? Reinforced steel we'll definitely take. Yep, that's that. All right. Complete coherent list of all I needed from shop. Pretty much nothing. Dude, you're supposed to be shredding. I've fed you nothing but materials. I've done everything I can. Hold on, hold on. Keep looping him. We're playing Dead by Daylight. I'm looping. I'm looping. Woo. All right, all right. Oh, shit. Damn, that hurts. As long as I don't play like an idiot, we're fine. Unfortunately, that's becoming exceedingly hard for me. Please, man. He's 10 HP. He's 10 HP. Even I can shoot him down. Come on. Get him. All right, good shit. And now, it doesn't matter how much damage we take because we get a red chest. Good shit. All right, I'm more shocked than anybody else that I was able to actually clutch out a singular elite kill there. I don't think we even have silver. The dance scene in the Sonic movie was great. I got to agree. It was pure cinema. That's all it was made for. What about the 3-hour extended cut Gojo grunting and battle crotch close-ups? Does that not count as cinema? No, that's cinema of a different accord. That's my kind of cinema. Axolotl, your highest harvesting and lowest stats are swapped when you get this. I can't. Okay. I would say elemental damage counts as a positive stat, by the way. And they said melee damage was my lowest, or crit chance was my lowest. Both of those are still negative for me, so I don't really agree with the whole axolotl item to begin with. We'll take this so we can run better. It's going to be another minus damage for us. I know, I know. We're going to get speed up because we kind of need it. Reinforced steel. Sure, just because our rerolls are now cheap. Ooh, that changes a lot, I hope. It's more praying than having any kind of proof. All right, roll me again. Shame on you. All right, we're chilling. Wave 19. Dude, this turret is massive. Holy. But you know, I mean, I think I should watch more movies. It's just so hard to like want to carve out that long to watch one movie, but then I'll also feel psychotic if I start a movie and just pause it halfway through because it's made to be a succinct experience. What am I doing trying to turn this into like a TV episodic thing? How far are y'all in season 2? Shut up. The answer's not very, okay? We were scheduling when to watch this week, all right? You know what else is massive? Well, there's one of two answers here, right? Like, it's either my big, hard, throbbing thing, or it's the low taper fade meme. It's one of the two, and it's really like flip a coin. It's whichever one you prefer at that point. All right, let's go yoink some of these because we've got a ton of trees sitting around. And the free value that we're just sitting on. I guess I don't even... Why do I walk towards them when I can just click? The answer is for the love of the game. Why not both? Because if you knew me, you'd know one of those was false. Which one? That's up to you to decide. Minus 3 HP regen. I can't feasibly do that. Your structures can crit plus 3% crit chance. It's so late for that, but now I have 1% positive. I get the cock, you get the fade. I never get what I want. It's never what I want. Minus 80 range, but then we get a ton of dodge. Or sorry, we get a ton of attack speed. I think that's pretty worthwhile. Our range is now in the negatives. I think that's fine by me, though, because I just... Look, my turret's going to do all the work anyways. I mean, I'm not really sleepy at all, so One Piece of Drum Society is if I can go gooning, I will... Yeah, I mean, we're not going to watch the show, but we will goon. I'm down. We all hop in. All right, gentlemen, for tonight's session of Icky Cookie. The winner is all of us. I'm so fucking slow. I'm so fucking slow. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. The second I picked up my full heal, I was already damaged back down. The second I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. All right, all right. I can see Joe hitting diamond. Now I can see you hitting diamond. I maxed out at gold too. What about me? What about me? Oh my God, we got Dave, dude. I know him. He's from a whole nother game. That's Dave right there. You can't pull a fast one on me. I know this guy. That's Mr. the Diver. All right, all right. The main menu. One more run. Also, hi, everybody. Yeah, also say hi. I'm just joining in and saying hi to people. 170 points left. Okay. Captain. Plus 60% XP gain for every free weapon slot you have. Plus 100% stats gain from level up. Plus 200% XP required. Plus 2% enemy health. Plus 2% enemy damage. Okay. So we're looking for the one weapon. Salted slices and the ethereal axe. Name a more fucking powerful combo, man. And how do these runs work? Every single time they end the exact same way, and it's with me dead on the side of the road. But just you wait. I mean, honestly, I should be taking... If he doesn't have any penalty to ranged, if we're going for... Well, if we're going for one weapon, it's actually probably better to go... Here, okay, we'll just combine these off rip. Fuck, they're tempting. We'll just do this. We'll just do this. I'm gonna just got back home after a 2-hour bus ride back. What do you do on a 2-hour bus ride? Just like one. I mean, I guess like you've got your phone and stuff, right? But like, to me, it almost feels worse than a plane ride. Because at least, I mean, granted, I live in the United States of America where public transport is praying that somebody will pick you up when you put out your thumb for hitchhiking. So I guess I don't really have much of a leg to stand on either there. By the way, a horrible level up so far. All right, we have one more of these. Oh my God, this is going to be filthy. We're going to have a purple axe. Maybe we do just run the axe. And then we'll keep our XP gain insane and we'll keep scaling our damage. And they're defrogging new emotes. I know. He's fucking popping off. He's going crazy. Okay. True. Oh my God, look at him flexing. Yeah, guys, we also have new emotes if you have better Twitch.tv or better Twitch TV installed. We have one single one, and I think I called it Rat Sad, but I can't remember 100%. And I uploaded it, guys. That's mine. I created this. Derp drew it. But just know, in theory, it was all mine. All right, combine these. I only want one weapon. Anything else would disgust me. Can't do that. I know we have lifesteal, but I still just don't feel comfortable with it. Stop trying to give me weapons. It's not going to happen. +1 range damage, minus XP gain. I want the opposite. Sure, buddy. Look, we have one, okay? Why don't you go affiliate? Because then you guys get pre-rolls, and ads are cringe and stupid. And I would never... YouTube automatically monetizes you. They're telling me that now I have eligibility for super chats and membership, and I'm like, I'm good. Because then I gotta set up the whole payment methods, and I'm just not gonna do that. One affiliate, you will get the rat discount. I want to draw you emotes so bad. It'll happen someday, all right? When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. When your daddy loves me very much. Am I right, guys? Hell yeah. He's holding himself back. I'm too powerful. Just run 3 minutes of ads per hour. But now you're seeing the issue. Now you've moved. Now the goalpost has moved. Now I need to run 3 minutes of ads per hour. I'm currently running 0 and it feels great. Do affiliate. I'm not going to get bullied. Not in my chat. I'm daddy. I love you so much. All right. Well, all right, fine. If you're going to bully me until I come, fine. If you make fun of me one more time, just know you're playing a very dangerous game here, okay? Yo, I've also been working on an idea for a new character that I think would be really funny. Like the guy who shows up to improv, but he pretty much just no ands instead of yes ands the entire time. Like you show up to an improv night, the one guy's up there on stage, whoa, what are we doing in this forest? And the other guy goes, dude, what the fuck are you, we're in a Walmart. What are you talking about? There is no forest. You're acting insane right now. What are you talking about? The gaslighting improver going up. Dude, no. This is literally, you're so wrong. What are you talking about? This is a golf course, man. You're losing the audience. They have no clue what you're talking about because we are not there. You're wrong. Look at the quality of these emotes. I'm getting cyberbullied in real life. Insane. Why not crazy? So true. So true. Yeah, I don't care about 3 minutes ad break. We're not missing anything from stream. You're missing everything. I will exclusively make sure that the 3 minutes of ads are the best part of the stream every time. What will I do? Honestly, knowing me, for my 3-minute ad breaks, I would likely turn on like Subway Surfers and talk. I would give you guys, we'd take an entire break from whatever game we're playing, and it would be Subway Surfers ad time. So that way everybody who's not getting an ad can stay entertained, but you know, otherwise. I do think that Twitch promotes you less if you aren't affiliate, because they're like, this motherfucker's not making us money. This absolute scammer, this rat bastard, slur intended, by calling me a rat, of course. Roll me here. Dude, none of these are really speaking my language. That's pretty good though. As a moderator, I'm going to denounce Salt Chat from bullying Salt. We respect Salt not going affiliate. It's happened. One person's on my side. Sorry, guys. I got all I needed. I'm actually going to buy this, and then I'm going to get us Pocket Factory. And then we're going to be a sub-engineering build. First streamer I would sub to of my own will. You can't tempt me with money unless it's $5 per month. Just know I'm unshakable in my resolve except for $5 per month. In which case I'm quite shakeable actually. I mean like, whoa, holy shit, yo. I promise I invested so much. I invested all of my money in nothing but, hold on. Oh fuck, in nothing but lifesteal. So why, on this day of days, would you not let me lifesteal? I've struck at 57 enemies. I've tried so hard to strike them all down. Oh, but I'm tired, boss. All right, we're chilling. I'm tired, boss. Okay, we're good. Oh, that was a close one. All right, 30% attack speed sounds pretty good to me. 6% more lifesteal sounds divine right around now. Okay, buy this one. Roll me once. Honestly, I'm dropping the other weapons. I'm tired of them. They scare me. I need more XP. The more we level up, the infinitely stronger I am. And now we also have a singular turret to play around. See, look at that. It's dealing admittedly pitiful damage. Admittedly insanely pitiful damage. Wow, that's really sad. But now we've got another turret on our side. It's over for you because I actually have engineering. It's what I invested in. It's what I went through college for, probably. I was going to do engineering until I learned how much calculus it was. And then I went, I don't know if this is really my speed. But it's just like, it's one of those things that you sound so smart if you're an engineer, even if you're like a kind of bullshit engineer, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of titles that also get the term engineer, but you're not really engineering much. You're just kind of there. But it's just one of those titles that demands respect. Instead, what am I? I'm a web developer, man. It sounds like you could step on me and I'd come. I mean, I guess you could say that I dressed for the job I wanted then. I mean, that's really neither here nor there. Plus 8 melee damage sounds pretty good. I'm down for that one. Engineering up for sure. Walk a total of 20,000 steps, and I would walk 5,000, or I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. That's very true. More lifesteal for sure, and then we can buy this one next time. What does the hiking pole do? Plus 1 range for every 50 steps you walk during a wave. It just doesn't even seem good. It's just why maybe there's the one character who scales his damage off of range. I guess you'd care about it for him. I know it is infinite scaling and it's like, shouldn't you not be talking about anything? You're doing nothing but building damage. Yeah, but even still, coding completely nude except thigh-high socks like a true programmer. Yeah, I mean, my balls get a little cold during winter, but the thigh-highs provide. It's an unfortunate world, but it's the one we live in. Look, it's dress code, all right? I'm not gonna fight the dress code. I don't know why they came up with it, but here I am. All right, I have to. I think that currently we get healed 0 from picking up fruit, which is awesome for us. I just kind of wish that it was a little bit more than 0. I am personally aiming these shots, by the way. I'm making sure that we are hitting our mark precisely. Dude, the levels, woo, are kind of going insane. What would be better at this point is probably swapping over to the one stick that does damage based off of your levels, but that's not really an option for me. We'll definitely take this one. Duplicate the next item for free, 100%. 20 harvesting, I'm down to take that for free, and then 4 armor, 100%. Duplicate this. Okay, it does not count as duplicating that. Buy 2 medical turrets. I actually kind of like that because we are going really hard for it. -2 engineering. I will not be swayed. So, a lot of people are going to ask a question about what I just bought. And you'll say, why did you buy Garden if currently you have established that the healing fruits heal you for 0? You wouldn't get it. I forgot the healing fruits healed me for 0. It's just one of those complicated things that once you get really good at Brotato, you'll start thinking like me, baby. It's definitely a high level play. Not everybody's ready for it, but by God, I am. All right, dude, I'm feeling good on this run. It's our first time playing this guy. He seems simple as hell, so let's not throw the entire run. All right, where's my healing turret? Honey. Yo, we're gonna throw the entire run, I think. Yes, we are. Hey, no lifesteal whatsoever feels a little bit like you're fucking lying to me or whatever. My lifesteal should be all I have. It's literally all I am. I invested so much. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I invested in this company? I refuse to die. I refuse. No, I won't. Lifesteal of 0, apparently. Oh, lifesteal of 16%. Your attacks have a 16% to heal you for 1 HP. No, they don't. No, that's a lie. That's just a lie. That was a 2% chance at best. Maybe. I was healing nothing at all. And also, you only healed me for 3? I thought at this point in the game, you'd heal me for like 40,000. I've got 8 engineering. Sure, it's not great, but like it's something. All right. We started with the exact same weapon and changed nothing about our plan and see if we can do it again. I think that is the only way I see this going. I mean, all right, realistically, what I do is I actually pivot off of this weapon way earlier than I pivoted before, which was not pivoting at all. We did get 1 damage off the first wave, all I can ask for. From these options, we'll take melee damage. We'll take another ghost axe and combine them, then get more trees to spawn. From here, discombobulate. No, I really got no other plans. I think that that's an okay start. Getting blue on this instantly feels really good though, because now the reason these upgrades matter a lot for the axe isn't just, oh, it does more damage. It's fine that it does more damage. It scales faster. The ghost axe gives us infinitely scaling extra damage. And if we're going to be a little bit more tight pressed and running one weapon anyways, I feel like we should be doing this. I'm a little fucking pissed off though that the other one didn't give me anything. Dude, come on, give me something good. You bastards. All right, just give me attack speed. Give me HP regen over lifesteal, because if I'm going to be playing melee again, and it looks like I am because it's all I know, we might as well keep it. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll buy a second ghost axe, even though I don't think it's actually a good idea. I'll do it just for now. It works out for the time being, and then we've got something going on. Now, I don't know how... I imagine they calculate their own independently from each other in terms of the damage being dealt, but I'm not 100% sure. Or damage scaling that happens. Yeah, because we just got 2 separate +1s, which implies that both just hit their threshold. Do I believe in that implication? I have no other choice. All right, there we go. 1 level up reached. Give me just more HP regen. The more, the merrier. More damage. Roll me. Ghost axe me. Combine. Then we got another. I don't know if I want to keep that one locked. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Do I think that doing the exact same thing with no changes will yield in a better result for me? Yes. Some of you have clearly never heard. Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same results. I'm not expecting the same results. I'm expecting different results. You might say that's not what he said. Go reread the quote, nerd. I'm pretty sure I remember what he said. All right. Good shit. Yeah. Am I? insane, or for a little bit there where the notes they were playing, did it sound like jellyfish jam from SpongeBob? I know that's a wild cut to randomly call to, but like that shit was jellyfish jam for sure. 8% chance to heal upon picking up a material. This is what we need. This is such a stupid quote if you think about it. What, doing the same thing and expecting to, well, okay. I changed the quote to make it work for a joke. He says it's doing the same thing and expecting a different result. I was just gaslighting for the sake of a little joke. If that changes your opinion. If you were thinking of the actual quote though, then never mind. Because that calls everyone insane? I think everyone is insane. I think that maybe that's the point of the quote. Maybe we've all got a little insane in us. Maybe we're all just a little freaky. It's just some other people show their freak differently. I think that's what he really said. Probably. All right, 12% speed's probably worthwhile. Speaking of using the word probably. Well, I kind of hate the options you're providing me with. You know, you're allowed to give me good things. I mean, this one's fine because it's going to be way more XP. The more XP, the merrier. What else are we looking for? I'll take a little speed down at the opportunity cost if my bags are going to be going better. Everyone who has gone to school would be considered insane. Well, maybe they are. Maybe they've all lost their minds. And Big Al was the only one who saw it. Does it ever confuse anybody else that Albert Einstein was like he's not that old? I don't know why. Every time I see him, they make that motherfucker look like he's from 1840. He is not. It trips me up every time. It's like when people tell me how Pablo Picasso is not that old. I'm like, what the fuck? No. He was Renaissance for sure. He had to have been. Because otherwise, why were people freaking out over his art? I don't understand. We were just supposed to live in a better society by that point. 12 melee damage is just too huge to pass up. Too huge to pass up is also what I said to your father last night. Anyway. Yeah, we can descale our damage because we scale our damage back up. And then we can just keep going on. All right, dude, I'm feeling strong right now. I know last run or last wave, it looked risky for us. It was because Celery Tea was in effect, which makes all of the enemies have far more HP. But now we're scaling our XP gain, which is kind of what this character is all about anyways. So we should feel a lot better. And as long as I keep having intelligent swings. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, dear God. All right, good shit. Whew. We got it. Oh, my God. He body blocked me. He's a dude. I don't think he boxed me in. He's a pro player. All right. We can't play Ghost Axe with him. Ghost Axe feels like shit. Got it. So what would I do? Well, if you had the chance to change your fate, you do this one. You do this one to start. I know it's just an SMG build again, but I've actually got a different idea for it. The idea is we do one weapon, and the one weapon is Blunderbuss. Because Blunderbuss should be everything I need in a man, woman, or anybody else. And then we can start also just going full range damage and glass cannon it up. Because if we get enough attack speed anyways, doesn't matter how little damage they do or how much damage we take, they're going to be dead. Instead, we'll just have to settle for 10% damage because at least it's something. I don't really love minusing my speed off rip, but I do love the idea of getting something right now. Okay, that's awesome. Getting sharp bullets is going to be game changing for us because then we'll already have piercing and our one weapon will already not feel like a downside because we'll be able to deal with hordes. The one issue for SMG is it kind of fucking sucks at dealing with hordes until you get piercing. We're getting piercing early, so we should be fine. I mean, sharp bullets really suck normally. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't love them. They just had a Russian roulette feature with the revolver weapon. They already have that. It's called Liar's Bar. Maybe you haven't played it. Wow, these also all suck. Give me attack speed, I suppose, and then give me speed, so I'm back in the positive there. Sharp bullets enters the equation, and then we get this one, so we get cursed. Buy this one on our next wave, and then we're leveling that up. Whatever range damage would like to appear, by the way, I have been rolling for it. I assure you that I do want range damage to show up at some point in time. It's just really not up to me. Melee damage is in the negatives. Somehow I'll recover, I think. I mean, it's going to be rough. It will. But I think I'll manage to thug it out this time. We can also try elemental with him because you get a ton of elemental stuff for free. Maybe I should have been thinking the elemental strat anyways, because Greek fire also seems insanely strong. I mean, as it should be. It's a red tier weapon, so I'd assume that it would be decent at the bare minimum. The rabbit makes me rabid. That's a personal issue you might have to look inwards for. All right, lock up our genteel alien. We're very happy to have him joining. In terms of damage, how are we feeling in terms of the damage curve? Pretty fucking behind it, man. Would love to get more range damage showing up. Our range damage is at 0 currently. For a character who's all about getting more stats on level up, sure doesn't seem to want to give me any good ones. That's fine, that's fine. Look, it builds character when we deal no fucking damage. Let me appreciate the game's art more, okay? Now I'm able to look at it and be like, ah, yeah, look at that. Wow, it's so pretty. Oh. God damn. Range damage or we're fucking dead. 4 range damage. We're not dead yet. What is this one? Slows enemies in a radius around. I don't know about all that necessarily. We could really, I mean, this should make us feel way better. Yeah, it's basically doubling our damage. That feels so much better. Even though our piercing sucks, it only does 2 on pierce. It's way better than dealing 0 pierce damage, which is what I was afraid we were going to have for most of the run anyways. 1 SMG is not going to work. Honestly, I think this build is chalked. I think it was a good idea, a good test. I've come to terms with something. It's just not good enough. We need, I mean, we have so much attack speed. We have decent damage, and even still, we're getting so overwhelmed by everything. Dear Lord, it's all of them are lining up for the idle handshake event, and the worst part of it all is it's me at the center. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that my streams are still running. Oh my God, they are. Whoa. Wait, that's so kind of them. Sorry, sometimes YouTube randomly breaks. So I just had to make sure. All right, good shit. So, what are we hoping for on level up? 24% damage is pretty hard to say no to. Got to agree with that one. I'm going to hold on to another SMG, and that might seem crazy, but like we don't need to only run 1 weapon. So I'm down to kind of run 2 weapons for right now, just so we have more damage output, because like we vastly needed it. The 24% damage, helpful for sure, but flat damage from range damage ups is going to be way better for us. However, that is under one assumption, which is that they actually show up and do anything. We have 2% lifesteal. Just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to die a horrible death from taking any shots. Crazy? I was crazy once. What'd they do to you? I'm just wondering. Speak to that. Elaborate on that one for me. Did they put you in a room, perchance? I don't know. It's just my kind of idea. All right, all right. Good dodges. Clean, crisp, playing close to them. Probably not a great idea, but it is the one I'm going with. 12% speed, 2 range damage. I'm greedy. 10% crit chance. That's so good. 6% lifesteal. That's also sick for us. 5% damage and make more enemies spawn. Yeah, that seems like a great idea with how we've barely been able to keep up. +1 range damage. Roll me. +10 range and we're instantly attracting. -3% XP gain for 1 range damage. What do I think about that? I think that it's worthwhile because it hits a new breakpoint for our SMGs, because SMGs scale off of 50% of damage there. So it changes the breakpoint for this one to deal an extra 1 damage per shot. Even though it tanks our XP a little bit, we'll find a way to get it back up. I hope. I mean, there's always like Bean Sensei if we want. Perhaps made out of rubber? No. I mean, if you want to see something made out of rubber, you should watch One Piece. Dude, you're gonna lose it when you see the main character, man. He's so cool. They even put him in Marvel Rivals. He jumps in and he says gum gum. I've seen him do it probably. I mean, like he says non-copyright free, or sorry, non-copyright infringement gum gum attack. That's his favorite move to use. I'm dead as hell. Dude, okay, so the SMG felt like horrible. Like it felt really bad. So what am I gonna do this time? We're gonna change everything yet again. We're going elemental damage because he's one of the only ones who I can guarantee will get good elemental scaling. See that? That's called ingenious. That, and with elemental, we shouldn't need nearly as many different weapons, because the one weapon is just able to start making everybody burn, and then burning spreads, and then when burning spreads, they all die anyways. Thank you for finally breaking that tree. Dear Lord. They really let me feel like I was chopping down a tree with nothing but a knife. I have no idea why Oda confirmed Luffy's dick can stretch. For me. Because I asked him 20 times, and after the 21st time, he went, fine, I'll fucking tell you. If you need to know. Good, yeah, we're feeling really good on this one. We've got good AoE and great XP gain. Our only issue right now, we're in negative harvesting, but we can get harvesting back pretty easily. Just go for like, I don't know yet, but we'll get something. There's a couple of good harvesting options, but the only reason I'm saying I don't know yet is because, like, which one do I want to invest in? That's a great question. Okay, none of you. Plus attack speed and range sounds pretty good, though. And then a wand sounds divine, and so does this one, and then so does this one. Great shop. Asking the important question. Someone had to ask it, okay? You see, he also confirmed randomly once what each straw hat would have if they had a devil fruit. And Zoro's devil fruit will always make me laugh because he was like, Zoro wouldn't eat one, but he'd give a dragon to his sword. I'm like, hell yeah, man. Why not? Which is a crazy thing that apparently you can just do and nobody else ever does. Because there was the dog in Alabasta that had a devil fruit. Then there was Funkfried, the sword, who had a devil fruit. And then Oda was just kind of like, God, I'm tired of this. No one else is having these anymore. It's growing old. We get it. We get it. All right, get both of those. Now we'll feel pretty good. I would love for my harvesting to not be negative anymore, though. That would truly make my day. So if they could do that. How the fuck would a sword even eat a devil fruit? It's a great question. Ask Funkfried the elephant. I can't remember. Was he an elephant that ate the sword fruit? Or was he a sword that had the elephant fruit? More an infusion? Does that imply the swords can eat / suck? Well, the swords can definitely suck. Why do you think Zoro spends all his time with them? Right? Like, obviously, look, man gets lonely at sea. Nope, sword that ate the elephant zone. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure. I was like 90% sure on that one. Harvesting up, we have to. We actually, I wish we didn't have to. We do, because like I was feeling the negative harvesting. Minus 2% lifesteal, but plus luck and dodge. I mean, sure. Why not? I see no way this could go poorly. We need to get some health regen though, which is nice because we can go for... Why health regen? It's just easier. What do you think Mihawk does all day? At this point, I think him and Crocodile explore each other's bodies. And until Oda proves me otherwise, they honestly, as far as I'm concerned, that's canon. We don't know what else he's possibly doing. We just know he's sitting on his ass all day. And if he's sitting on his ass, why wouldn't Crocodile want to explore it? Checkmate. All right, we're chilling. Yeah, not gonna lie, One More's world might be lit. Yeah, no, it's pretty sick. It's just gonna take 30,000 hours for you to get caught up, but it's pretty sick. I need more Bogard content. Gonna be waiting a while on that one. Explosive element. Projectiles explode on hit, dealing burning damage. Yeah, you can join the team. I'm down to have 3 weapons. I feel like 3 weapons isn't gonna slow our XP gain too much that we notice it like horribly, but it'll keep us ahead of the curve in terms of the enemies, I think. Rather, I hope. I mean, we might be able to still get by just using Lightning Shiv, honestly, with how much work it's putting in compared to the wand. But I just want to have the wand there for later, because it's nice to have it. Especially because it's guaranteeing our burning damage, which is pretty good. We need the Scared Sausage. We need the Snake. We need Greek Fire. I know. I'm barely past episode 100. See, it's crazy because in any other show, people would say, holy shit, you're so far in. If you're like, I watched 100 episodes of this, people would be like, damn, that's pretty good. With One Piece, it's like, all right, get ready. Buckle in, Buttercup, you're at the start. More armor for sure. We're needing that. Your speed value is capped at its current? I don't think so. 1/11th of the way? Yeah. Putting it in context like that is really tragic. All right, lock this one. Charcoal has been kind of all we've been surviving off of. Without it, we'd be so done. Because we need something that makes us deal range damage.
Luckily, I have health regen, nerds, so your shots don't actually hurt me. Just wait, it just takes like 10 years for health regen to ever do anything. Hold on, just give it a bit. Okay, you're done. We're feeling pretty good. He should be dead because he just burns to death. Oh, burning does not permanently last, as it turns out. I thought burning just kind of existed on them. Oh, damn, I almost died to a loot alien. That's tragic. I mean, that one really would have made me feel some kind of way, but not happy. All right, good shit. Dodge, weave, weave. They've never seen a man weave quite like him. I could become someone who weaves all day. Like, what's the name of a weaver? 8 health regen is too hard for me to say no to, honestly. I know my limits. Why couldn't the totally legal streaming platform cast a TV? So true, so true. I'm caught up, thankfully. So you know you have a truly special IP on your hand when people are like, thank God I'm caught up. All right. Bag, I don't know. I'm not fucking with Bag's vibes too heavily right now. Lightning Shiv I'm fucking with for sure. Scared Sausage you gotta fuck with. Because now attacks have a chance to just deal more burning. We'll buy the turret. It's not doing anything. But it also isn't gonna hurt to have it out. I'm caught up in anime and rewatch Friends Dressrosa now. Dressrosa sure is a long arc, man. It sure is a long one. I think it was the first arc where I truly noticed the length of an arc. Like, Punk Hazard was when I was starting to be like, some of these are... Well, Fishman, I noticed the length of an arc in an entire time. But that's not because it was a very long arc. That's because it was a really dog shit arc. It's going crazy mode at the moment. We're near the end. It does pick up really well near the end. Yeah, it just has a lot of waiting in the center. Fishman was fine, IMO. Aren't you on... You're barely past episode 100. Fishman Island's like episode... after time skip. We're talking like 500, 600. I thought you were talking about Arlong Park, because Arlong was fine. But then again, I love to consume slop. I just couldn't, man. Sanji was too much in that arc. My man was out there gooning his heart. Sanji gooning was a plot point. Yeah, Arlong. No, Arlong was great. There was another Fishman arc way later that, unironically, I'd survive this game IRL easy. I mean, you're just built different, probably. I'd survive the heat death of the universe, but that's just because I know how to dodge roll. Anyways, they have another arc way later, which is Fishman Island. And it is... They actually, unironically, have a plot point where Sanji seeing beautiful women causes his nose to bleed so much that he goes into needing a blood transfusion because he has lost too much blood to survive. However, that also evolves into a different plot point. But, like... Also, what the hell is Arlong using the world? Look! All anime is derivative of itself, okay? All anime insists upon itself, to use my favorite. That's just how it is. They had to. They had to reference the world before it existed in JoJo's, but still. -2 max HP, +1 armor, +1 engineering. I'll drop that one. -1 range damage, I'll take because it still heals us, and I like that a lot. Damage percent, I actually just want elemental. Thank you. Yeah, precisely. That's the one. Enemy speed down, but our speed down. I'm down for that. And then minusing our lifesteal even further. See if that bothers me. Go ahead. Make my day. Remove some more of their speed. Another wand. We don't need it. I just need more... I just need more burning related things. You technically count, but I don't want you. So no. And we'll move on to our next one. I could have kept rolling, but rolls were getting expensive. And like, if I don't even know what I'm rolling for, what's the point of just doing it? Hold on. All right, there we go. I saw a message in YouTube chat, but I cannot read it currently. Give me a second.
It's, turns out I'm in the most high octane situation of all time. The game I'm playing where I'm literally just walking at the slowest speed you've ever seen. And also the enemies are slow as hell because of all the upgrades I just took. Yeah, man, this shit is where it gets real. If we get Greek fire, this game is easy as hell. I probably should have just been doing elemental from the start because you get so much extra elemental value. But it's weird to see elemental being an optimal option because like for so long it was not. And I don't even know if it is optimal. I mean, I'm almost dead, so I guess that tells you all you need to know, huh? Probably not optimal. Probably. All right, good dodges. The issue is I just don't have enough armor, HP, or anything else that can really help me survive. We have 4 chests to go through though. That can help me survive. That's good for money. I actually will take power generator, even though right now it's strictly a downside. And then minusing attack speed, I can't do. Adding range, I can do. Triangle of power, I don't care for. Okay, so the reason I took the other one is because now we can roll and just get, well, 30% attack speed, simply too good. We need to get our speed up though. Our speed is almost positive. Good. Plus 10 range, minus reroll price. Take this one. Okay. You know how traumatizing it'd be to see some anime nosebleed like that IRL? Or this game looks so Newgrounds, really nostalgic. I know, I love this game's art. Also, elemental damage we need to take. Okay. What the fuck are you? You have, I'm just not even gonna look. I'm not reading all that. Happy for you or sad that happened. Rolling. I don't know. It's too many words for a guy like me, honestly. Put that shit into Chat GPT and give me the description. Woo. Okay. Oh, what a fucking, oh man. Oh, we just saw a matador dodge to the wrong side and the bull gutted him, dude. Oh, that's tragic. I wish One Piece was 1,000 episodes longer. Yeah, man. Congratulations. You just said a sentence for the first time. I actually wish it was harder for people to get into. I get where you're coming from, but damn. Well, damn. That one was rough. That one was rough. What time it is? What time it is? 9:20. I could either do one more run or go to bed. The question is, which one am I feeling? Fishman is like 300, 500 somewhere. I think it's after 500 because I believe around 500 is time skip. So I think it's right around 500. I'm sorry, 300 to 500? No, it's not that long. No arc except for Wano would be that long. But then people will tell you you're crazy if you thought Wano was too long. And I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy. I'm here to tell you that Wano gets overglazed, all right? I'll be the defender of the people. Wano is so aggravatingly slow. It made me lose my mind. I stopped watching. Wano is great, shut up. It's great if you are in a hyperbolic time chamber where you don't have to do anything else. Well, dox your time zone, it's over for you, buddy. All right, I'll expect you at my house tomorrow. I'll be waiting outside. I'll be the guy in the orange shirt. I don't know if I own an orange shirt. I probably do. All right, we'll take that for sure. Not long enough. Look, that's psychotic. I gotta be honest where I can. Not long enough is crazy for Wano. I unironically had to stop watching because I got so tired of Luffy running through hallways in the raid on Onigashima. And oh my god, I came back and went, all right, whatever. I went through 30 episodes of him running through hallways. Surely he's done now. Then there were 20 more. Not for real, Wano is long. It is so insanely long. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's gotta be almost over. Imagine my shock and surprise. It wasn't even close. They should have let Ace dick down Yamato on screen, oiled up. I mean, like, look, you're saying it, not me. Also, those were all your words. In 4K, 60 FPS. I mean, look, if you keep adding to it, that's on you, not me. I'm but a silent arbiter here, so I mean, like, whatever you need to say. Get it all out. That's what Ace wanted to do. Please. Okay, thank you. All I wanted to do was break that one tree. 70 points left. Oh my god. He's gonna make it. None of those. Fuck you, man. All I want is my range damage. All right, more damage being dealt, sure. I don't really want the taser now. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. Getting so, yeah, I mean, what, 70 points? That can be like 2-3 games. Now, it could be 1 if you do really good, but like the Lord requirements start to go crazy. They start needing so much. All right, all right. I'm feeling this run, and I know I've felt all of the last runs that have died. So what's different this time? False confidence. I wouldn't expect you to understand. All right. Also, I've got a question for you, Joe. Yeah, it ramps up at the end. Have you been playing Sue Storm? Have you been doing Invisible Woman? Sorry. The Invisible Woman. Not everybody knows her by her other name. That's on me. Not everyone sees the comics. I just need like 20 revives and 30k damage. I mean, that's not that bad. Or alternatively, how close are you to your next hour played? Probably pretty far, seeing as you didn't bring it up. But I'm trying to act like I know ball. Yeah, I'm practicing her. All right, sick. All right. Those were really good items to get, by the way. The sausage, great. Love that one. Sausage Party was one of my favorite movies of all time. So, you know, love that one. Have you ever seen it? Nope. And I don't really plan on it. I'm sure that it is a jovial time for the whole family. I just... Look, if I haven't watched The Matrix or The Godfather, I'm telling you right now, Sausage Party is not high on the list. Also, I love how the Fantastic Four say fantastic at any chance. I like to, whenever I win, after I play Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Sorry, I know not everybody's. Anyways, I'm sure everyone loves that bit. I'd like to type and that's on 4 in all chat. Because it makes me laugh. And if no one else gets it, that's fine. I'll keep laughing at it. All right. Yoink this one, combine them. -2 harvesting for lifesteal. Not quite my tempo. Sorry. I just had a stroke. How'd the burnt toast taste? Just wondering. Wait, say that again. Oh, I type that all the time too. I also type say that again all the time. It's like such bad writing, but that's what makes it so good. And it's also why I love the Fantastic Four as like a hero group, because they really lean into the cheesy ass writing of being called the Fantastic Four. Except for the one time that Reed becomes the Maker, but you know, we don't have to really worry about that. It's Ultimate Universe. It's Ultimate Universe, okay? No one really gets happy endings in the Ultimate Universe, because like the Ultimate Universe was supposed to be all dark and gritty, and in fairness, it kind of was. So they really did what they set out for. We'll take this one. None of you. HP regen, so we have some way to survive. Range damage down. Look, if I must lose my range damage, so be it. Plus pickup range and knockback. I mean, I don't really want to get my luck down anymore. It already kind of sucks. Damage up. I don't really care about that either. More curse for sure. And then we could go for a bean teacher. A bean teacher would change a lot, because the more XP we have, the more problems it doesn't bring. You know what I mean? And the more problems it solves. And honestly, our lifesteal doesn't matter. Fuck Paul. I mean, if he's offering. But Fantastic Four tier list, by the way, I think that I could either put Reed or Ben at first place for Fantastic Four, and then third and fourth are easily Susan and Johnny. No offense to them. It's just like they're not as... I love the Thing, and he also has so many like heartbreakingly good stories, oftentimes involving him being like, I want to take my own life, but it's impossible for me to because of this curse that's upon me where I'm not able to, you know, do so because my skin's too hard. I fucking love the Thing. I think he's great. And then both Johnny and Sue, I don't know, man, they've never really done anything for me. I feel like they're both just there to be part of the four. When I was a kid, Johnny was my favorite because I was like, the fire powers are so cool. And then as I got older, I was like, he's just kind of like a dude. What's special about him is that he was there and also got powers. All right, good for him or whatever. So Johnny's probably bottom tier, I would say. But like, that's mine overall. They should make a Doom skin and just make him Paul. They should add Doom into the game, cowards. I know they're doing it. They're waiting because like that's free money. You wait on Deadpool and Doom because you know that people are going to cream their pants when both of those characters come out. So you wait for the game to not have as much interest. Say, hey guys, Deadpool's here. All of a sudden, everyone's like, holy shit, it's the best game of all time. Everyone comes back, they insta-lock Deadpool and feed on their teams. And we lose with 1 second left on the clock, which I didn't even think would be feasibly possible. Sorry, I'm stretching. I wasn't actually taking back shots. I know it kind of sounded like I was, and all you had was audio to go off of. I promise to you, when I take back shots, you know. Amen to that. I'm playing everything in a symphony. You know the Paul I'm talking about, right? Was Paul, I can't remember. Was that the name of Ultimate Reed's father, the drunk, abusive asshole? I'm imagining it was, but I honestly don't even remember his name. Because Reed's father is the reason that in the Ultimate Universe, he ends up as the Maker. Realistically, the deep-seated issues from his childhood. No? Okay. I couldn't remember what his father's name was, so I would have believed it. Because, I don't know. Yeah, I remember, it's the guy that every Spider-Man hates. Oh, okay. Okay. Honestly, the Spider-Man comics are the ones that I'm not as familiar with, and the main reason is because they're everybody else's favorite. So I like being able to tell people about cool stories, which is, I fucking love Beta Ray Bill. If you've never read Beta Ray Bill's story, Spider-Man fan, I mean, yeah. No, I figured that's what you meant. If you've never read Beta Ray Bill's story, I highly implore you to read it. It's so good. I love Beta Ray Bill. I would love to see him in Rivals, but I doubt they'll ever do it. And that Rage created such a good sentence. Hitmonkey? Hitmonkey's awesome. I love Hitmonkey. Fuck them kids. Oh, that. Yeah, okay. Honestly, dude, I'm kind of like starving. And I need to go to the bathroom, so I think I'm probably going to end stream. And you might say, oh, we can wait for you to go to the bathroom. You don't understand. I'm still getting over the sickness. We had a great tank that game. Hey, you're welcome. What can I say? I mean, I protect and serve or whatever. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna end there. Thanks for stream, then starve more. That's fair, that's fair. I should probably photosynthesize. I mean, I have a ring light on me. I should be fine. But yeah, YouTube, this is where the stream ends. This is where yours is over. Twitch, we're gonna have a